go when you don't want to do your work?
The gym? The store? The mall?
I just robbed a bank. Wrong. You tune in to the After Hours Show.
What's up? This is Kesha.
Robin Thicke.
Justin Timberlake.
Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
This is Eminem.
That's right. Check the show out at theafterhourshow.com.
Hi, this is Ron with MyUncleBuysHouses.com, and I buy houses for cash. If you own a house and want to sell it fast at a fair price, call me at 1-833-UNC-BUYS. I can pay cash and close in as little as 7 days. I buy houses in any condition, any price range, and any location. I am a private real estate investor who buys several houses a month, and I want to buy more. I buy inherited houses, divorce houses, behind in payment houses. I even buy my tenant won't pay the rent houses. Do you own a house that is trashed and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, because I love buying junk houses. I buy vacant houses, abandoned houses, condemned houses, even foreclosure houses. If you own a house and want to sell it fast, go to myunclebuysHouses.com or give me a call at 1-833-UNC-BUYS. That's 1-833-UNC-BUYS.
The After Hours Show is an FM studio production and is intended for a mature audience. That being said, sit back and strap your asses in, because it is time for the After Hours Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light
what so proudly we hailed
at the twilight's last gleaming,
and I will always love you.
This is out of control. Get up, drop the
Phone lines will be open at 603-217-5737. Call in now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the After Hour Show. Mark Hamill here from After Hour Comedy, joined by LaRocco from Camaria Cafe, and then Mundane will be joining us shortly. He is currently on the way to where he's going to be broadcasting. What do we call that? We could probably call that Mundane Studios, if I had to guess. Mundane Studios.
Oh my God, you're giving it a lot of credit.
Mundane.
Going to a room with a microphone.
Mundane Studios is where he's going to be broadcasting from. And then, so LaRocco, what have we got going on? How's your week been? I know busy, but anything noteworthy?
Yes. Still working on a lot of the Camaria Cafe stuff, still setting things up. Me and you also are putting something together. So yes. I know we've either me or you have mentioned that briefly in the last few episodes. So we'll be working on that a little more. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Just trying to solidify things.
Yeah, man. Crazy times out there. Crazy times. Hopefully our listeners are doing well also. I see Jen in the chat. I see Nicole in the chat. Welcome to the show. And then LaRocco, within the relative near future, we should be getting a package with a bunch of Hooters stuff. And then from there, we can start repping that Hooters brand. So.
I'm not going to be a liar, but I did get a package today.
Uh-oh.
And it's in my locker.
Uh-oh.
So I live in a community and we have lockers where we have to pick up like large mail. And it did alert me like maybe about an hour and a half ago that I had something in the locker and I didn't order anything. So
okay, there we go. So Jen must have gotten your address and was shipping out your stuff to you specifically?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, she messaged me and asked for it.
Cool.
So
good. Well,
I would imagine that's it.
Yeah, I hope a gaggle of Hooters girls show up at your front door.
Oh man, or in the package.
Well, kind of like one of those birthday cakes where the people just pop out of the cake.
Yeah, or one of the rap videos.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're talking.
Just rip open the box and that's it.
I think that's just going to be my next music video. Is there's just going to be a bunch of cakes on a table, like unnecessarily unrealistic cakes that are just really small, and then I just go and just make people pop out of cakes. Is going to be the music video.
That would be amazing.
I don't know what song would go with it, but that's what we're doing. So cool. So it sounds like things are on the up and up. Now, LaRocco, I have a listener story that got sent to me. I forgot to share it last week. So I'm going to share it this week because I remember, one. And I was going to share it with both Mundane and you, but I'm not entirely sure if that's something I should share kind of right now or whatnot. But I will tell you before we get to that story. So I had another drive-in incident, like a drive-through incident. I like it's a well-known fact. I shouldn't be allowed to go to drive-thrus. So this happened maybe a couple days ago. And then I see Steve in the chat. He goes, "Is this the No Underwear Anonymous group?" Yes. And we're just going in a circle and we're saying what kind of underwear we chose not to put on today.
Well, here's the problem, right? Like, you wash the pants anyways, so why wear underwear?
There you go. It's like, what's the point in washing a towel, right? That kind of concept.
What's the point in grabbing another article of clothing that you got to wash if you got to wash all of it anyways?
Right.
You could take the skids out of the pants, right?
Right. Yeah. No, that's the whole concept. Like, why wash a clean towel? Because supposedly when you get out of the shower, you're clean. So same thing with the underwear. Unless you actually take a dump in it, really, you can wear them twice. So
take a dump.
Yeah.
Well, the underwear is not going to save you from that either. That's just a catastrophe.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happened at the drive-thru? So I pulled through the drive-thru, and I literally, it's a coffee, man. You can't mess up a coffee. But this was early in the morning, and I decided, for whatever reason, like, I don't like coffee when it's gonna burn my mouth hot. So I ordered the coffee. That's usually what I drink when I actually get to where I'm going, and I can sit down and I can be on my computer and I'll sip on the coffee or whatever. So, at least to my knowledge, this is what I thought. This is what I thought McDonald's. I thought they had high C, just like the juice, the fruit punch. That's all.
Okay, the juice box.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted was just some juice. I wasn't gonna be that asshole that orders a large Coke at 6 a.m, which I see people do on a daily basis. I'm not gonna do that. So I ordered. I was like, "Can I get a high C, or like a high C? Just a fruit punch, a juice, just whatever, a high C." And person at the squawk box is technically what it's called. They go, yeah, okay. They give me the price.
Is that really what it's called?
It's actually called
a squawk box.
It's called a squawk box. Yeah.
It sounds like sarcasm.
No. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much what they do. And
some jerk squawking at you.
That's pretty much it. So I pull up around, and then the dude tries to hand me a large sweet tea, and I get it. High C, sweet tea. I could see the confusion. That's not what pissed me off. And I started out, I was like, nah, man, that's not mine. I wanted a high C or a juice. And he's like, okay, well, I poured you a sweet tea. I'm like, that's great, but I ordered a high C. He's like, okay, but this is what I poured. I'm like, I know.
Oh, really? Standing his ground.
It was a young kid. And so I kind of, and it was early in the morning. I definitely haven't had my coffee yet. And so I flip into kind of dick mode. He's like, yeah, but this is what I poured. I'm like, okay, but this is a problem. That's not what I'm going to be taking. So what are we going to do about this? What are the options? And I literally said that to him, and his manager was right behind him, and he starts looking around and he starts reading me all the things. And he finally gets to one, and he's like, yeah, we have fruit punch. I'm like, well, fucking that. And he's like, okay, but do you still want the sweet tea? I'm like, I never fucking wanted the sweet tea. I'm like, just give me the juice. So that happened. And so luckily it was someone I'd never seen before. And, I went back to get a coffee this morning, and we're good. We're good. McDonald's and I are good for now.
Wow. I mean, I don't eat a lot of seafood fast food at all, but how do you have all these issues?
What do you mean with these?
When I go to fast food places, I tend to get less errors than when I actually go to diners.
Well, I don't know, man. See, I hate talking down about these fast food people. And I agree with Steve. Steve goes, you should have shanked that mofo. Which is probably, yeah.
No, that was Douglas who said that.
Well,
it's replying to Steve.
Oh, gotcha. I don't even know how this whole chat thing works. I'm all new to it, but I see Doug in the chat, so welcome, Doug. But yeah, so that happened, and so I was just ordering drinks. I wasn't even ordering anything complicated, and I shared a few. Like, this was months ago. where I ordered. What did I order? It was.
If you don't know what you ordered, how are they supposed to know?
No, it was something stupid. It was just one of the dollar menu breakfast sandwiches. It was like a sausage McMuffin or something. Same McDonald's, which shame on me, I guess, for going back. But and they're like, well, we're all out of steak right now. And I yelled into the box. I'm like, that's fine because that's not what I ordered. So, and so they do that shit all the time, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You know what's astonishing, right? So they set up these franchises so that everything is really consistent, right? So if you
Right.
get a McDonald's in New York, it's supposed to taste exactly the same as a McDonald's in California and exactly the same as like Tennessee or,
Right.
you know, Wisconsin, wherever you go. But somehow have you noticed, like you go to some fast food place in a certain area and people know that the food is extra worse there
Oh yeah.
than
Oh,
another location of the same exact fast food place. Like how many things do you have to take out of the equation in order for it to be consistent?
just the shitty workers.
I mean, it's already super consistent, pre-frozen from the same factory, then the same equipment at each
Oh, yeah.
location. You throw it out for the same amount of time. Like how much room is there for error that they still just consistently fuck it up?
Because it's the workers, man. It's the workers. How could and also you're right. How can you mess up fake food? But
Yeah.
they somehow managed to do it, and that's part of what you need to fill out. Can you fuck up something unfuckupable? And
Like
then you
when
check-
Jack in the
check
Box was only a West Coast thing, every single time I went to the West Coast, we'd stop at Jack in the Box because it tasted good for fast food, right? And, you know, it's like, oh, let's go to Jack in the Box, just like In-N-Out, right?
Okay.
Now that Jack in the Box came to like, you know, middle America, the one that's near me in Tennessee, it's fucking terrible.
Really?
It's terrible.
Well, Steve in the chat is saying that McRibs in Spain are so much better. I've never been to Spain, and if you listen to the trivia we did, the 7th grade trivia a few weeks ago, I don't even know where Spain is apparently. So, but apparently McRibs in overseas are a lot better. But also fast food overseas too. It's a lot different too. Like overseas, like if you go to like China and Japan, they actually have like hot sauce that they will put into where we have ketchup and things like that. They have hot sauce like dispensers.
Well, they have a lot crazier regulations as far as the food they eat, right? Because there's a lot of stuff that's like banned, especially GMOs that
Yeah.
are banned in the rest of the world and aren't banned here. So that just tells you that the ingredients are a lot different.
Right.
Probably because of that.
Right. Now I think it's a good time. I'm gonna do it. I'm just because I see people here. Larocco, this is a listener story. Got sent to me and I forgot to read it last week. But I'm just gonna start now so I don't forget kind of once we get going. Everything's going to be kind of off and running. All right, Larocco, what's the craziest thing? This is kind of on the spot, but what's the craziest thing you've done while you're driving? Whether it's
Wow, that's
legal or not legal, I suppose.
I would actually have to think about that for a bit, because the thing is, I've done a lot of road trips, right? I mean, you know what I do for a living outside of the show.
Right.
So, you know, I don't have as much experience as a trucker, but I dodge the airport as often as I can, really. I hate the fucking airport.
Yeah.
So, and I have no problem flying. It's not a heights thing. I just hate the system.
Okay.
So if I could take my truck and I can pack a lot of extra stuff and I fucking hate the TSA, you know, I'd rather do that. So I've done a lot of really long road trips. And when you live in a car, you learn how to do a lot of shit
Oh shit.
while you drive.
Boy.
That's all I'm going to say. You learn how to multitask because you have to, because you want to get home, especially when you do like 24-hour drives. I've done that numerous times.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know you have to pay attention to the road, but you also know you have to refill your e-cigarette. You know something dropped under the fucking accelerator.
I feel like that's the most common one is someone drops something and then they're reaching down to get it, swerving all over
Yes.
the road, crazy like.
Or it's under the brake and you're like, holy shit, I'm going to try and brake and I can't brake now because it's going to block it from flooring.
And then so Vicky goes when I asked the thing, so what's the craziest thing that you've done in the car? She goes, I plead the fifth on this one because my family will see my comments here. So,
Okay, so that's definitely a sexual thing.
So now
I would put $1,000 on that.
So now what I will tell you is that this story that comes in is along those lines. And I'll be fair. The craziest thing I've done, I really haven't done anything crazy. I mean, I did a lot of driving when maybe I shouldn't have been driving when I was younger. Then I got in an accident. Since then, I don't really mess around. So I haven't done anything too crazy. But this story that comes in, it's kind of a 2-part story. All right, Larocco.
Is it along the line of Vicky? I mean, look, we're all guilty of that, right? It's like the poor man's Mile High Club. Not everybody could pull it off in an airplane, but I would get anybody who could pull it off has done it in a car. Anybody.
Okay.
Guarantee it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And it is it is very similar to those lines. I'm going to read it. So this comes in. Initially, this was a question, and I like how everyone's on Vicky's side. It's like, yeah, me too. It's the new Me Too movement. So this is this story comes in, and the story comes in. I'm going to read it. This is from a listener. It says, I was stopped by a police officer who said I was swerving in and out of the lane. I disagreed. He then asked me to step out of the car to test for sobriety. I told him that the reason I may have been swerving was because I just left a strip club. I was a little I was a little horny, and I masturbated with one hand on the wheel.
Oh my God.
That's what she told the cops. Spoiler alert. Okay, so when I said this, I was joking, but I don't know if he took my statement seriously. I realized I was making realized I was making a dry joke. Can this be used against me in court?
Yes.
That's the question that got sent to us. So this is another people's court case. They wanted our advice on this one, and I see Steve goes threw a screwdriver at a guy on the interstate once in my blank van. I'm not going to actually say that out loud, but once in my blank van.
So I'm going to say yes, that can be used against you tremendously. I remember same concept. I remember from running a business.
You got pulled
that
over
when
while
the health people came in. You weren't even allowed to offer them a drink because it's seen as trying to, buy your way out of it.
Gotcha.
I would think if I was a cop and that sort of girl told me, I'd be like, is she kind of insinuating that, there's something she could do to get out of this ticket? Yes.
I wonder how many do we have? I know cops. Actually, one of the newest people that I'm kind of scouting to be on the show as a guest is his cop is his real job, but he does something else. Maybe this is a question for him as well too. So that's along the same line. It's a bribe.
Yes, Marie said it is a bribe.
Okay.
It sounds to me like it's a bribe.
Now, there was a follow-up to this. Okay, so we got the answer. So she left a strip club. She was horny. Told the cop she was masturbating, whether it was serious or not, and I keep dropping the she. Because of the follow-up, I've already read it. The follow-up says, he arrested me based on suspicion on DUI. I'm obese. It says, I am obese. I'm 6'1", 315-pound female, and I admitted to having only one drink that night. After he put me in handcuffs, I'm just wondering if this admission of masturbation is illegal.
Is she sure that they didn't arrest her off of a bribe? Because most places, one drink is not the limit.
Well, no.
So she didn't get a breathalyzer or the test.
Yeah, but I don't know. So according to what was sent to me and what I read was just that she admitted, or she was joking around, kind of admitted that she was masturbating, and then so from that they actually, in order to book her, they booked her on suspicion of DUI because of the swerving. But I don't know if there was a test or anything like that. I see David Dutton in the chat. He's good evening, fellow rickety dicks.
Start that nice and early.
My rickety dick fellow. I don't even know how you say it. Fellow rickety dicks. Rickety dickians.
Wow. You didn't practice all week, huh?
No, I didn't.
Because I would imagine I've practiced a couple of things that I was going to pull out of my sleeve later on, and I'm sure Mundane's got them loaded up too.
Oh, Jesus. Like rickety dick references?
There's a potential.
I
can't ruin the surprise or else it's not going to be a surprise.
That's true. I do know, and I can 100% promise you, we are working. There is going to be a rickety dick shirt in the store, and and there is going to be Squirrels 2021 shirt in the store too. So it's happening. But as far as the rickety dick, I don't know what to do for a logo for that. I mean, obviously I know what to do for a logo, but I don't know if that's what I should do for a logo.
What, the rickety dicks?
Yeah, like I mean, is it a dick with like pimples? What is it? I really, we haven't defined what a rickety dick is, really.
It depends on what type of context you're using it in, right? I mean, really, it's just kind of like slang to say something's fucking shit, right? It's rickety. Like rickety right off the bat means like it's not stable. It's just kind of loosely built.
So quit being a rickety dick. That could almost, that works.
But rickety dicks sounds like a venereal disease. So
it does. That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot that could be done with this. Maybe if people put some ideas in the comments, maybe we design their shirt.
We could. And David goes, I'll draw you one.
There you go.
Hello, Kev.
You could do it. You could do it. Draw us a rickety dick. What's a rickety dick look like?
I still think that we should come up with some kind of thing where Mundane's in the dress delivering it on a plate.
A rickety dick?
Because I think that really surmises the entire episode as a whole. I mean, we premiered a lot last week, and it all happened at once.
We did.
So I think that really encapsulates
Okay.
the entirety of that night. It was
Right.
magical.
It was. Last night was rare form actually on all everyone's part. It was the audience, everyone. It was a lot of fun actually. So rickety dicks. I don't know what a rickety dick is, but we'll figure it out. It's going to be in the store. And then David goes, "This rickety dick ass car of mine." So that would be it in a sentence, so to speak. So in a sentence,
Well, this shit's rickety dicks.
this shit's rickety dicks.
That's it. They'll know.
I've got a news story that I want to share real quick before we cut to a commercial and then segue over to our actual news videos. Just because it's not entirely showing up on the site like I thought it was going to or I wanted it to. So the news video that I'm going to share with you.
Oh, before we go on, I just want to say what's up to my homeboy Chris here. He came in this week. He
Okay.
also said, just think old school Italian pizza place serving you up a nice plate of rickety dicks.
Oh my God.
He said RD.
Okay.
We know what that means.
Yeah, RD is rickety dicks. And okay, I like it. I think that's a good definition. We could do that. So speaking of ordering up a pizza, let me see. Oh man, they deleted the video. I was gonna show everyone how to order a pizza in New York with the guy diving through the table, but apparently it's it's gone. They deleted it. That's all right.
Yeah, didn't we watch that one before?
We did.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was going to show it just because it was very topical for that. So there's a lot that's getting deleted kind of
COVID-19
everywhere.
testing from-
Yes. Excuse the talking. That's crazy, man. Like a lot of the videos. So for our listeners, we have all of the videos that we talk about on afterhourcomedy.com. Some of them are they're getting pulled. And it's just because YouTube's taking them down. So the link's going dead. What I'm going to share right now is I'm going to share my screen though. And this is a video that we're going to talk about a little bit. And Larocco, you can, I don't know what the code word will be for pull out, but this is a RD, rickety dick, RD alert. Okay. So, yeah, you want to pull that rickety dick out, right? So,
Right. But you're calling it rickety dicks. You're calling it like it is.
Yeah. So,
Jakey.
this right here, this is a news video. So this is kind of a recap from the holidays, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. This was, I don't know if it was at a shopping mall or what, but what you're seeing on your screen right now, this is basically a costume that workers would have to wear, and they would go around and they'd wave to kids or take pictures, whatever they do. I don't really entirely know.
Or things when they take the suit off.
Yeah, pretty much. I was just thinking, I don't know why I was thinking just, it's kind of like, those furries, all those people, that kind of stuff. So this was a costume that as an employee, their owner, the store owner or that store owner made them take turns, and whoever's responsibility this was, they had to put on this costume and they had to go out and they had to greet the customers, right? Give good customer service. And now because of it, there's a problem.
An inflatable Christmas costume is being blamed for a fatal outbreak of COVID. A staff member at the Kaiser Permanente
And now look at the costume that you have to wear. Not only did you have to walk around in this costume, congratulations, now you have COVID.
Fucking COVID's all over that shit, man.
Oh yeah,
Look at it.
It smells like puke, it's full of sweat, and now you have COVID.
Center in San Jose, California, wore the inflatable Christmas tree in the ER on Christmas Day to cheer up colleagues and patients. But just days later, the virus spread through the hospital, afflicting 43 people and killing an emergency room clerk.
So that all from one costume. Kind of crazy. California too, by the way.
If anybody's like looking and thinking I'm taking this really seriously, it's because I don't want to get pulled for laughing. The results or anything that happens surrounding that is not funny, but I don't know. I don't buy this.
Okay. So I'm dead.
can't.
I'm dead because I laughed, right? That's it.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
A hospital spokesman calls it a highly unusual situation involving a well-intentioned staff member acting on their own without advance notice or approval. Authorities believe a fan inside the costume that keeps it inflated.
I'm not quite sure where these references are coming though, but I'm looking at Steve and he goes, "Is that like a He goes, "Is that like a valet for wheelchairs?" I'm not entirely sure what he's referencing, but that's funny.
Do you notice how they keep profiling that picture too? It's like something like the way they'd profile Ted Bundy. Like they'd put a really serious like box on the left and then start listing the facts on the right, and you see this idiot in this stupid costume.
Hey man.
But meanwhile, it's like murderer.
I don't know why that costume has to have a purse though. That's I don't know that. Well, California, right?
Yes.
Sprayed the virus all over the emergency room. Dr. Ashish Jha is dean of Brown University School of Public Health.
Basically, this costume became a kind of a super spreading costume, just spread the virus around in a large area.
Across America today, the first frontline medical personnel to be vaccinated on December 14th.
Side note, when we're talking about the shots that they're taking, I saw a funny picture on Facebook. I forget who tagged me in it, but it was like the first wave of nurses are still alive or something like that. And it showed them, and it was a bunch of like female bodybuilders that were jacked and super big. And it was like the ones that, and it was supposed to represent nurses that got the shot. Now they're just super bulked up like they were steroids.
Did they vaccinate the costume?
I don't know. I hope so, because that thing needs to go.
Yeah.
Were given their second Pfizer shots, including nurse Sandra Lindsay.
Having the second dose makes us feel a little safer, but not totally out of the woods.
But the slow pace of the rollout is threatening to turn into a major scandal. And the chief.
How come everyone's hands in these videos that I see are shaking? Did you see that? Like her hands were like.
They're probably like nervous as fuck. Well, they're like, if I say what I'm really thinking.
Or, and then I'll play the devil's advocate here. They might be scared that they're on camera, right? Facebook. So.
Yeah. You really can't say anything anymore. It's getting really tough.
So, but whatever. Just an observation. Who knows? Being on camera for the first time is a little scary.
Operation Warp Speed is now suggesting to cut the dose in half.
Giving half the dose to people between the age of 18 and 55. 2 doses, half the dose, which means exactly achieving the objective of immunizing double the number of people with the doses we have.
Dr. Jha.
Does that work like that? I don't think it works like that, right? Like you can't cut something. You can't so if I have so whatever it is, you don't take one person's if it was valid, if everything they're saying is valid, I don't think it works like that to where you want to get more people to take it and you cut it in half. Wouldn't that make it not work for more people ultimately?
I don't know. I don't know where the threshold is. See, and even on traditional vaccines, right? I'm not against them, but I admit and I completely where's the threshold? Right? So if you have some type of, so basically the theory behind a traditional one is that you get a small piece of a dead virus so that your immune system starts adapting, it could recognize it and it already fights it off. So it's already informed, right? Where's the threshold on how much of it gets you sick or doesn't get you sick, right?
Right.
Can somebody say touch this table instead of injecting it in your body? Because it is exposure. But if it's not enough to overwhelm the immune system, I don't know, but this technology is totally different. And I think that adds to the confusion, right? We don't use, I believe they're RNA.
But I also
because they don't have dead strands. They don't work the same way.
Right. Now, I also like how they're talking about the second phase of this, the second wave is what they said. I'm like, and so they go, the second wave, we're just going to cut it in half. Well, that's great. But what about the people in the first wave, right? That's too much. What's the problem here? Why are we, we don't.
Yeah, there's some loose rules to something that we claim we know that we completely don't know. So I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know
I've learned to just release all logic all day long.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. According to the Facebook rules. Oh, they just popped up. Here we go. Just, give in, believe everything. Yeah. So that's what it just popped up on my screen.
Facebook alert.
Yeah. Facebook alert. Stop talking. Just shut up and believe. Okay.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't think about it too much. You're just going to get stressed.
Yeah.
Agrees.
Most people in their 60s, for instance, are not going to get vaccinated until March or maybe.
I'm not even entirely sure I want to finish this video. There's the die. I just wanted to show you guys the video of the person in that costume because that poor son of a bitch had to walk around in that.
And in
that right there, that costume that you're seeing. Oh man. I don't know. So I don't even know where our listeners stand on all of this stuff. So just wanted to throw that out there. It was a video that popped up. I thought the costume was funny. So that's kind of where I kind of took that. I'm going to jump.
That's a whole load of RD, bro.
Rickety dicks.
It's a whole bunch of RD.
Well, that's going to be also within the After Hour Show shop. We're working on a new product and it's called the Rickety Dick Shot. And it's basically, it's like a Jello shot, but it looks like an actual like syringe kind of like needle that you would take, and inside it's red and it's just like a Jello shot, but when you squeeze it, you know, that's the Jello shot, but we're advertising it as a Rickety Dick shot. So I mean, if everyone can roll out this kind of stuff, we're gonna roll out ours too.
So before we lose context of the question, right? So we do have a question. It's kind of related and it's kind of not. So Steven in the chat asked, is there a threshold of busting a nut without getting her knocked up? Like only half a nut?
We've talked about this. If the girl's on top, she can't get pregnant. I stand by that.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's science. It's proven. And out of all of it, gravity. I mean, okay, let me ask, is gravity, do you know how gravity works? Yes. Okay. Done. That's it. Case closed.
If that were true, then there would be no present.
See, Vicky agrees with me too. She goes gravity. Gravity.
Yeah, I saw it pop up. It threw me off. I was like, get the fuck out of here. No way. You should be on a science panel.
I am the
You're
science.
perfect.
I don't need the panel. Because that's the facts. That's it. If the girl's on top, she can't get pregnant. Also, sideways, now you're going like 50%. Now,
what you're saying is just as logical as the people we've had on science panels the last few years. So
hey.
I think you're all good.
So... and so I really like how the audience is just like split. Like some are like, yep, that's true. And then others are like, no, you're an idiot. But Steve goes, the vag is like a vacuum. So yeah. And I guess technically it could be a black hole in some cases.
Yeah, that's it. Unless your cannon ain't firing for, you know, I mean, if it always works for you, that means your guys really don't have much pressure.
So it's situational. I think that's a valid point. It is situational, but safety wise, the girl.
It depends on the biology of someone too. There are people who can't have children, so there are a lot of things here, and there are other people where if you even touch them with your finger, they get pregnant.
And also, you know, if you're really concerned about it, I don't know why my camera's blurry. Oh, Facebook's got me. You're gonna see my head fly off in a minute. Okay.
Oh my God, David said short cannons, no distance.
Wait, here we go. What I was going to say was if you're really concerned, okay, here's how you do it, right? So there are some STDs that will actually make you, is it impotent? Is that the word?
Yes.
Or like to where people can't have kids, right? So, so one, girl always has to be on top. That's your safest way. Two, start targeting people who have had that STD where they can't have kids. Now you're doubling your safety and your chances. Science for science.
Yeah, Vicky also said if you jump up and down after, it'll fall out and you won't get preggers.
And finally, I don't know why my camera's getting all blurry. It's weird. And finally, my final word of advice. I'm writing a book on this, just in case everyone's wondering. So
your logic is dizzying the camera.
Right. It can't handle the truth.
It can't trying to process it.
It can't handle the truth. And then finally, you can target ugly people because you'll never finish.
Okay.
And leave the lights on.
Well, that's a total different theory, though, than your cannon not shooting up. I mean, you know, one of them's a little crazy. Say even Marie says squirt a water gun in the air and see if it goes up or down. I mean, it has to. If your cannon's firing the way it should, then it ain't going to matter.
Now, I'm not going to lie. From Marie, that is a very valid argument because it does go up.
The water keeps going up, yeah.
Yeah. Not all the time. It comes back.
No pressure, it don't go nowhere.
It comes back down. So now we're looking at distance in relativity to everything else that's going on. So yeah. No, but I stand by it. Just trust me. But don't call me for anything ever.
And Vicky said, I hope everyone knows I'm fucking around. See now, Vicky, you understand the responsibility that even idiots like us have when we say something dumb. So yes, everybody, maybe we should say this, Mark.
I'm
We are
serious.
joking.
No, I'm fucking not. No.
Imagine if you cause a baby boom.
I do. And you can name it Mark. You're welcome. Now, if they look like me, definitely don't call ever.
Make sure it's Mark with a C.
Mark with a C. Mark.
Because what happens if it's all with a K? Would you be insulted?
No, actually, you know what? I've had a lot of people yell my name, Mark with a K, and I still respond. That's fine.
Wait, what? They literally said to you, that's like somebody saying, hey, Lou with an L. Why would somebody call you by Mark with a K? I mean, with a C.
No. Like, I mean, you can pronounce it Mark with a C or Mark with a K. I'll respond either way.
Same sound.
Exactly. Yeah. There we go. Jokes are always funnier when you explain the punchline.
I didn't know you were fucking with me. I was like, is this real?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to follow the logic the same way your camera was trying to figure out how to not get pregnant.
I don't know.
Blurry.
I guess you say something stupid once and it just goes to a shit show. Man, that was real rickety dick line of thinking right there.
That was RD, bro.
All right. So I think time-wise, let's roll right into some news videos. We're just going to keep it moving. I was going to go to a commercial, but our sponsors, we're good. They'll be fine. Plus, it's our show, right? So here we go. We're going to keep going. We're going to go to afterhourcomedy.com. This is where all of the videos that we're going to talk about tonight will be. So let me share my screen. Afterhourcomedy.com. Here is a news video. I don't know what just happened there. This is kind of crazy. Now, we're not really talking about like COVID. We're not talking about anything other than this was just absolutely bonkers. Okay. So I don't know if you, Larocco, you don't like flying. Is it the flying, the heights, or what is it that you don't like about flying?
No, I hate the airport. I hate the airport. I hate TSA, and I hate being stuck, like breathing the same recycled air as somebody like, I don't know, 3 centimeters away from me.
So a nightmare for you would be if someone farts on the airplane.
Like, I have no problem in an airplane. As far as the fear of heights, it's whenever something's shaky, right? Because I've even got photos on my social media of like standing like on canyons.
Really?
I don't really, it depends on, it's situational, but planes don't bother me.
Okay.
It's the act of going to the airport and being on the plane and everything else that I can't fucking stand.
I think everyone would agree with you. Airport, absolutely hate it. I hate the people in the airport. I hate the airport. I hate everything. I hate a lot of the world, really. This, for me, so I'm not really scared of flying per se. I don't like landing. Taking off, I can deal with that. Landing, I'm not a big fan of. I don't like that concept. Like 3 to 6 wheels supporting all of this going X amount of miles per hour. It's just, I'm not a big fan of it. Also, I don't know who the pilots are. And I know one of my buddies who I went to high school with. Let's just say I know him. And now he's a pilot, a commercial pilot. So, you know, I don't fly. Is
he like Dangerous Dave?
He's a super smart dude, but just like completely brain dead when it comes to anything common sense wise. So
he's your buddy Dangerous Dave. He's flying the plane.
I guess this is a video you're going to see a plane crash, but the guy survives. Here it is.
That twin-engine Cessna airplane crashed to the ground, luckily killing no one.
We just saw a plane flying very low, and we heard boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's bad. It like goes right down, crashes. But if you kind of look at the way it lands, it didn't fly like head on into the cockpit, which I think was the saving grace.
Right, it kind of bellied.
Yeah.
Arthur Kaimov says he walked out of his barber shop in time to see the small plane falling from the sky.
That's crazy.
The 57-year-old pilot knew something was wrong.
Well, no shit. I mean, when? Before or after? I guess is the question.
Reported engine problems by radio and tried to fly back to Republic Airport where his trip started. The plane crashed near a waste treatment facility and was sprayed with flame-retardant foam to avoid an explosion.
Which is crazy. So that in itself, I would definitely never get on a small plane. Big ones I'm not a fan of. Small ones, I definitely wouldn't do.
I don't know about that, but yeah, there is something about a private plane. I mean, you never know. I mean, money can get you a plane, right?
Yeah.
So you never know who's doing that or how long they've had their license. At least when you fly commercial, and the and the computer systems that are built in, right? Like they say most of the commercial flying now, it's programmed takeoff and landing.
Really?
So the person's more monitoring it. Or if it has to hit manual mode, they're on a level. They've had enough experience that they know how to do it. But
That's
I mean, that's to
scary.
my understanding. I could be wrong.
That's scary because what happens if you have to override? You're just this happens.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah.
You still have to have some type of ability. So you still need the experience. You still need to know how to do it. But for the most part, it's automated from what I understand.
David goes, tell that to Kobe.
Ooh.
Well, I made a pretty awesome joke. This was like the weekend it happened, probably arguably way too soon. So Disney has this new, within the last year or two, they call it the NBA experience. And you go in and I think they shorten the hoops so you can make it like easier and slam dunk and stuff. Mm-hmm. They call it the NBA experience. So I sat on this one because I have group chats, or at the time I had group chats with other people. And and they also equally went to Disney just as much as I did. This was before COVID. And they basically, I was like, hey, has anyone tried out the NBA experience at Downtown Disney or Disney Springs or whatever it is? And I just sat on that for like a day. And I really wanted to respond, but I didn't. And I waited for someone to say no or yes. So someone responded, no, but I hear it's awesome. And then I instantly, because I've been sitting on this, I've been waiting. Instantly I fired back, oh man, well I heard they just updated it because now you can actually feel the flames and the heat when your helicopter crashes. So yeah, I sat on that one.
So Adam in the chat said, one time I flew to New Hampshire. At the end of the flight, after landing, they congratulated the pilot on his first flight. Glad they told us after and not before. And I said, that's insane. You know, which airline was it? And he said, Spirit.
Isn't that like the Native American airline, right?
I don't know if it's Native American.
I
actually don't know anything about, but I know that they're one of the more economical ones.
Yeah, I do believe Spirit, that was their biggest thing. I might be wrong, or maybe I'm just thinking of the cigarette Spirit, but whatever. So whatever. That's terrifying, man. And that's some bullshit, by the way, too. That like let you know at the end of the flight. Yeah, no, I'm not playing that game.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it any other way, I mean, really, there are a lot of people that wouldn't really give a shit and be like, okay, if it's a good price on a flight and you got to get somewhere. I mean, 90% of the times people are flying because they have to, right? So, I mean, maybe you're right. They could say something and maybe you can wait for the next flight. Like most people probably wouldn't turn it down anyways, but at least some of us that would make really nervous.
Right.
That would suck. And actually, Marie brought up a fun fact. Today is the anniversary of the flight that landed on the Hudson.
Okay, there we go. So this is topical. See, we do our research. Also, in Name That Blank, we're going to be playing that in a little bit. Remember when I had the Gilligan's Island question? That was also the anniversary of Gilligan's Island too. So look at that. We're hitting points, man. We're topical, and people don't even know it. There's a little bit of a rhyme or reason under all the stupidity, or maybe we're just getting lucky in a lot of strides.
After surviving the crash, the plane's pilot was conscious enough to choose not to be airlifted to the hospital for medical
no shit.
care.
I'm not getting airlifted after I just crashed in a plane. Get the fuck out of here.
Said, you know what? I've just been in a plane crash. I don't want to go in a helicopter now.
Yeah.
So they transported them by ground.
No passengers were on the ill-fated flight, and the town supervisor sees divine intervention.
Oh, Jesus.
Clearly, God's blessings played a role here.
How? Oh, because he didn't die? Is that how? Well, what about, hey, God, how about we just don't crash this dude in his plane? How about that?
That's terrible.
How about that?
Because it did not come down in a populated
What
area.
a rickety dick thing to say.
David said, I better see a rickety dick anniversary a year from last week.
Oh, shit, I better write it on the calendar.
You're going to have to throw it on the calendar, man.
We're going to have to make that a huge celebration. Like new intros, everything. Make a theme song. I'll have to make that, instead of the Hooked on Phonics, the Hooked on Rickety Dick song finally.
I'm telling you, just say for everything on this show, like that's RD, bro. Because you never know when they're going to take curse words away. Like when they're going to say, like, you know, if you start before 8 p.m. Eastern time on Facebook, it's going to have to be PG.
Right. Well, I actually, bro, the other day, and we talked about this, I know that I brought this up on the show before. Deadpool was on TV. It was like 7 o'clock at night, and I heard multiple F-bombs. and I know we talked about this before. Some stations just pay the fine, but I'm like, get out of here. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I know that some really, really big, like personalities used to do stuff like that. So like Howard Stern, they said part of his contract was that they had to keep paying the FCC off because he couldn't pull his show unless he could have the content that they would fine by. So they were at an understanding that they were just writing checks.
And I see Taryn in the chat. She goes, and Taryn, awesome to see you here too, by the way. I think this is the first time I've seen you in the chat. She goes, Mark, have you ever skydived, doved, jumped out of a perfectly good airplane? The answer to that is no. And I never will because I'm scared of heights. Scared of heights. I used to snowboard, and going on the ski lifts going up, that was sometimes, and it's weird when I'm scared of heights, like it's not a consistent fear. Like sometimes I can go up to the edge of like a railing or something and be fine. Sometimes I go up and it's like a feeling in my body I can't explain. I just don't like it. I can't do it. Like I have to back up.
I think it's the thinking how you can fall.
It's
right?
definitely a mentality thing. I would agree with that.
Yeah. So like I said, I have to keep bringing it up in my defense because I've always gotten made fun of for being scared of heights. I literally put up photos of where my whole setup was at the last job on canyons, but there's such a big difference, right? So me and Marie were on vacation one time. It's really embarrassing kind of, but we were in South Carolina and they had that kind of like zip line that was going over over a lake.
Forget that too. I'm not worried about the zip line.
It took me hours. Like I was even trying to go up and they were like making fun of me.
Really?
Yes.
See, I'm not
like,
worried.
Yeah, they were like little girls running up and they were like, yeah, this is so much fun. And meanwhile, I'm sitting there shitting a brick. I'm like, I can't go up there. Like,
I picture you getting up to the top of that. You're standing there just staring.
No, God.
Oh yeah.
No,
I couldn't.
God, please,
and then
no.
like you want to talk about rickety, you know, like they have those staircases that are just made out of metal and there's barely a railing.
Oh, forget
so
that.
it's like as you're walking, you're feeling how high you're going.
So that, I mean, that doesn't bother me. So with those zip lines, going over the zip line, I feel like I could do that for the most part. What I don't like is the ending. Like I just picture myself just getting smashed into a tree every time. That's or just whatever. So yeah. That's just in my mind. We have another news video here that I'm going to kind of share with everyone. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to play this for Mundane because I know that he always complains about his money. So I specifically, I went job hunting for him. Larocco is really what I did. And I found a potential job for him. And I feel like this is something everyone is qualified for. So any of our listeners right now, if you want to make a little bit of extra money, here's how you would do that.
Have you been flushing your money down the toilet? You may think so after you hear that scientists in California are paying for, well...
We want people's poop. And so people are collecting poop for us.
Jennifer.
So all you have to do is just go there, take a dump, and they'll pay you for it. They're collecting people's poop.
Smilowitz is the Associate Director of the Foods for Health Institute at UC Davis. She says her department put out a call for 20 people to hand over their waste.
I don't know if I like that photo right there. That photo is a little bit too... I don't know if I like that.
So she can get a better understanding of how to feed the microorganisms in the gut, known as the gut microbiome.
What we're trying to understand ultimately is what should people be eating, what types of carbohydrates they should eat to guide a healthy gut microbiome. And in order to do that, we need to first understand what are the...
I wonder how many, like, she's lucky she's in her own office. Looks like she's in her own house, but like, you're asking for some, you're just going to come in one morning and there's going to be just a giant dump on your desk.
So Chris said my IQ is going down the shitter watching this.
The show? Yeah, this is very different than Camarilla, isn't it, Chris?
Well, no, I think he's making a remark. He said it's going down the shitter.
I thought it was still very, very different and intellectually than.
And you made a shot at me for not getting the joke earlier.
Well, no, and I also said it's always funnier when you explain it. So
we have to look to see if they got a video of it. I sent a job thing to my father, maybe a year ago. There was a British company that were looking for testers for sex dolls. And it was like $50,000 a year, full medical.
So Taryn asks, is that illegal? Is this, I assume, taking a dump legal? There's got to be some kind of waivers. Yes, I sign over my shit legally to you. Now the sex doll thing, like I don't trust that. I mean, I'd have to see it like fresh out of the package. Yeah. So yeah.
Types of carbohydrates that beneficial microbes eat.
She says her department conducted a similar study on breast milk, but since adults don't consume breast milk, she asked to study what
Hold on. Now that you have to tailor to your audience, ma'am.
do we?
We eat plant foods. So imagine finding the right combination of plant foods for your microbiome to support the healthy guys, the beneficial microbes, rather than support or to outcompete the pathogens, the undesirable bacteria.
She says more than 60 people have volunteered for her study. Those selected to participate will receive a $75 gift card to Target for their troubles.
I thought they were going to say Amazon, because that's where all scams start, is Amazon.
So that could be a side hustle, right? Like if you get, like, for most people that have daily movements, like from what I understand, that's normal, right?
Oh yeah.
If you have a daily movement, you could just stop off there, during your lunch, just take a dump.
Yeah. Pinch one off and just keep on rolling.
75 a shot.
There you go.
Doesn't matter how much corn you ate.
Gift card. That's almost untraceable too. so there you go.
Spend it on laxatives so you can get there tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, if you go too much, make sure to drink water so you don't get dehydrated. All of that kind of stuff as well, too. So we do give you some real knowledge. Like, one, girls can't get pregnant if they're on top. Two, if you're gonna get paid to take dumps, make sure you drink water so you don't pass out after. Maybe
true.
Eat a donut or something. So
have you ever had to push that hard that you literally like get dizzy or you get like a headache?
Yes.
You might have a problem.
It's not that often. It's like false alarms. Like sometimes like I get gassy and I can't tell,
Oh, those are the days after you get into a fight with the person at the drive-thru?
No, this was, so Don's in the chat. This was after, I go LARPing and get stabbed with a frickin' javelin in the innards. And then
Don just said that he got breast milk squirted in his eye one time from the source.
Oh my God.
Turned him off.
Ew. Like, how does that happen?
Because David said prior to that, I drink breast milk all the time. Y'all don't drink breast milk?
Well, you don't squeeze it in your coffee? No? No one does that? Okay.
Weren't we talking about that last week?
I have no fucking clue.
Squeezing one out for the cream?
What we were talking about last week. It's kind of a
But
blur.
that phrasing can mean a lot of things.
It could. Oh my
Fresh
gosh.
coffee.
Holy shit. All right, well, we got to take a commercial break. We do have to appease some of our sponsors. We will come back. When we come back, I'm going to skip from Name That Blank. Maybe we'll get into either some sex ed videos or we're going to get into viral videos. We'll figure it out. But that is coming up next on the After Hours Show.
The After Hours Show is heard all around the world, whether they like it or not. Now you can be heard too.
This is the story you've heard about.
Advertise with the show for a low cost. Check out our site for more information. TheAfterHoursShow.com, your one stop for everything show related.
Waves around the world.
You're listening to the After Hours Show.
Okay, alrighty, let's play some tunes.
First off, wanna start this right. Wanna thank you all for going and fighting the good fight. Cause I'm back up here and I'm pushing phase 2. And I'm gonna be doing exactly what I wanna do. I make money, get fame, meet girls, spit game. Not really, well I'm kind of a nerd. Actually with my BB gun I think I killed a baby bird. That's crazy, right? Now Peter can't go and handle my thug life. He's crazy, but not all the time. Only when it's convenient for me to make a little rhyme. And you can't be mad cause I'm being myself. I'm not here for the fame, I'm not here for the wealth. If you catch me outside, I'm just living the dream. And only certain people know exactly what that means. I don't know what that means. I just know that I'm going with the dream. I don't know what that means. I just know that I'm going with the dream. Everybody's gonna be coming for more. Like they don't know what's coming, like they don't know what's in store. So everybody's going down to the rat race, and they look in the mirror and they see a disgrace. It's like, oh damn, 9 to 5, is that really gonna go and keep me alive? Well, we don't really know, but you do what you do, and just to stay alive, you prove what you prove. So look at me, man, I'm living the life. It doesn't mean I'm making money or I have to be high. Now everybody's looking like I went and told a lie, but nah, man, this is how I live my life. And straight up, dog, I'm just living the dream, cause I'm doing what I love and you watching my stream. So everybody go and just put your hands up. Everybody do just what you love.
I don't know what that means. I just know that I'm going to live the dream. I don't know what that means. I just know that I'm going to live the
What's the average poker player sound like? I fold. What's a poker player sound like wearing a Poker Day fun and stylish t-shirt? All in. Poker Day t-shirts. Fun, comfortable, and stylish. Makes you look like a real boss at the poker table. For men, for women, for the love of it. Get a shirt or two at itspokerday.com. That's itspokerday.com.
Hey guys, are you wondering how to get back to a normal life and keep your indoor surroundings safe during this pandemic? Then we have the latest innovation for you.
The Velara Air and Surface Pro, a powerful surface and air purification unit that helps your family and friends experience safer surfaces and breathe healthy air every day.
It also helps destroy 99.9% of surface and airborne contaminants faster. The Velara Air and Surface Pro improves the quality of indoor air and surfaces in spaces between 500 and 3,000 square feet.
This unit is extremely effective at safely destroying viruses, bacteria, mold, toxin, dust, and other contaminants. Tested and proven, this machine technology can kill the SARS-CoV-2 virus, known as COVID-19, both in the air and on surfaces.
The Velara Air and Surface Pro is the first machine of its kind to have FDA clearance Class 2, and the technology to back it up by NASA, who also uses it within their space station. Be sure to make your home and business a safe zone and get back to normal. To learn more or to order your machine today, visit thepurifiermachine.com. One more time, that's thepurifiermachine.com.
Welcome back to the After Hours Show.
Oh, it is Spanish because it says senor.
If you want to be a show that's featured on the After Hours Show, all you have to do is... Who am I kidding? You don't want to be featured on the After Hours Show.
On the stupidity level, if it's not in English, why would you do the beginning of the ad in English if the song's not in English?
For all the English-speaking Mexicans.
I'm not even sure this is Mexican. Or Spanish. Whoa, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. That slipped. I should have caught that. Mexican isn't a language, asshole. Yeah.
You sounded like the most privileged, entitled white guy. I ain't even sure if that's Mexican.
Did I say it like that too? No, I didn't say it like that.
No, you did not at all. But it sounds a lot funnier that way.
You almost brainwashed me. I was like, shit, I did say it like that.
I ain't even sure that's Mexican.
Goddamn. You could went Joe Exotic on them.
It's somewhere down south, but it ain't Mexican.
I can't.
I still can't believe I work for these guys. Welcome back to the After Hours Show,
where I engage in conversations that you may find intriguing.
Probably not, but I think we'll be the judge of
I
that.
find this quite intriguing.
Yeah, all right. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most exciting show on the internet.
Hello, and thank you for coming out to our show. We just want to talk to you about some intriguing conversations we had last night.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I sound sexy up close to the mic, and I'm gonna.
I wonder if it would sound better if I took the pop filter off.
I wonder how far this will fit in my mouth.
Welcome to the family. Not long ago, you find the answers were so crystal clear. Within a day, you find yourself living in constant fear. Can you look at yourself now? Can you look at yourself?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the After Hour Show. Mark Hamill here from After Hour Comedy, and we have another addition to kind of the show. So I saw that Mundane is now in the show as well. Mundane, welcome to the After Hour Show from Twitch, YouTube, Pornhub, OnlyFans. What would we say? Hamster Cram. What are we?
X Hamster Cram.
X Hamster Cram. So we have X Hamster Cram, which those are the follow-up stories to the hamsters that got crammed on Hamster Cram. So he's got 2 subscriptions that you can go to on that. Mundane, what's going on?
Not much. Had a bit of a rough week. Ooh, I can't even talk.
Yeah, you did, and I'm not going to be the one to make you say that, but if you want to, you can share. Totally up to you.
Basically, Wednesday I got T-boned on my way home from work. My car was completely totaled. It was a complete loss. And then I spent Wednesday afternoon in the hospital, took an ambulance ride to the hospital. Thursday, I basically spent in bed, just sore, couldn't really move.
Yeah, that's.
And then I spent all day today looking for a new car, which I found one, sadly, because of my financial status at the moment and the fact that the insurance company could only pay off my previous car. I had to take kind of a major downgrade from my previous vehicle.
But it's a vehicle. It's a vehicle, right? So it's something. And then we got LaRocco from Camarilla Cafe up in this joint.
All up in this shit.
What's going on? And then also Mundane, everyone in the chat hopes you're okay too. I see some ghost faces. I see some people, saying that, the person who hit you was a rickety dick motherfucker. So
that is fucking rickety dick.
that is a real rickety dick move. LaRocco, what do we got going on over here? Anything? I know we kind of said that at the beginning of the show, but anything else you want to share as we kind of roll in? We're going to be playing Name That Blank right now too. So just a heads up.
Yeah, I'm ready to go in. And yeah, as far as anything else, I would just say tell everybody to keep an eye out for the thing we're working on currently.
Yep.
Soon we should be having an announcement of some type.
Yep.
And yeah, if they want to check out Camarilla Cafe, www.CamarillAcafe.com.
CamarillaCafe.com.
Yep.
Nice.
Camarilla.
Yeah.
I'm a gorilla.
Camarilla. There we go. And we're working on our theme song too, or their theme song too. So I also have the title belt, just to remind everyone that I have the After Hours Show title belt in my possession. Unfortunately, since I am the one who made this game, I cannot partake in this game because I know all the answers. Although I will tell you, so the Name That Blank last time, LaRocco was a little pissed about some of the Disney themed things. So there's not really any Disney this time.
Yes.
We listen to our audience. I listen to the people on the show as well. Name That Blank, the way it works is there is no rhyme or reason. I put together a list, and then that list is basically, it's quiz questions. And I think what you guys saw the first time is it can also be a little bit sneaky in the way of the phrasing of the question, and also a little bit sneaky in the sense of what I'm looking for. There's, like I said, no rhyme or reason. Literally could be factual, like Trivial Pursuit type stuff, or it could just be references to the show, or it could just be anything. Way I advertise it is I've searched the web, and I spent hours doing this to come up with these questions. There are 10 questions. Both of you will be basically playing at the same time. You buzz in by saying your name. So Mundane, you would buzz in by saying Mundane. LaRocco, you would buzz in by saying LaRocco. And then we'll just kind of keep score keep score from there. So, Mundane.
I'm fucking ready.
Mundane, any questions about the game?
Nope.
Larocco, you clear on this?
I'm all good, bro. I'm a gorilla.
I'm a gorilla. There you go. There's your next shirt, because you guys you can also go to CamariaCafe.com and buy some of their merchandise. That's
Some people will get that joke, others won't.
Yeah, so that's gonna be your next shirt. I'm a gorilla. Okay, we're gonna go into this. Let me see. I gotta find it. It's all alphabetical.
Yeah, come on, man. What's going on with this?
I got it.
Did you not learn the alphabet?
No, I got it. Okay, so here in this very first clip, now let me make sure that I read this accurately for you guys. Now, all of our listeners right now, if you want to shout your answers out, that's cool in the chat. But here's the thing, is some of these are multiple steps. So you're going to have to listen, and you're going to have to, some of these are designed where you can't just buzz in right away because you won't know the answer. This one specifically, okay? There is a very famous dinosaur movie that came out, I would say late 80s, early 90s probably. So a very famous dinosaur movie where there is an equally famous quote. And the quote is, "They do move in herds." Okay.
Morocco.
No, wait, hold on. I'm not done. Hold on. Okay. So I'm not done. You don't want to buzz in right now. So there's a famous dinosaur movie, and in that dinosaur movie, there's an equally famous quote, and the quote is, "They do move in herds." All right. I'm going to play that clip for you. Don't buzz in. There's nothing to buzz in for. This is the actual clip from the movie. All right. Okay.
Dear God in heaven.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one. That's okay. Here we go. This is the example.
They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
This is the original movie. Okay, so that's the original movie. So I'm not going to say the name of the movie, but I think everyone knows what that movie is, all right? Now, what I'm going to give you now is, this is the question, all right? So there is also a relatively new movie that came out that parodies that scene. I'm going to play the movie clip, and I need you to tell me, you don't have to know the name of the movie, but I need you to tell me what they are referencing. So they're going to say the same exact line, "They move in herds." It's a parody, and I want to know what they're talking about that moves in herds.
They're moving in herds.
So this is the original clip.
They do move in herds.
Okay, so original clip is a dinosaur movie. In this clip, tell me what they're parodying. What is moving in herds?
Dear God in heaven. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Larocco.
All right, Larocco.
Now we're talking about, what are they referring to moving in herds in the parody itself, or what's in Jurassic Park?
Nope, in the parody movie.
Oh shit.
Because he looks in, and or whoever's talking right here looks, they see something, and then they literally line by line make fun of the Jurassic Park movie.
Fat people?
Fat people is wrong. I'm going to play the rest of the clip. Mundane, you can buzz in still.
No words. They should have sent a poet.
They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
Okay, so that was the clip. All right, so I see the chat. There's some guesses in there. Marie said zombies. Vicky goes fat people. Taryn goes,
Vicky messed me up.
Taryn goes chickens. Mundane, you got any guesses on this? You might know. Well, I know
the movie.
Okay, so you could be greedy and share the movie, which could spur something from the chat. Now it could also prompt Larocco to buzz back in too. Either so. Chris goes, I know.
Well, I'm pretty sure the movie is Ted 2.
Okay, so we're right there. It is Ted 2. The movie is Ted 2. And they're in a specific scene. And do you want me to play the clip again so you can hear it?
Sure.
Dear God in heaven. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
No words.
Larocco.
Okay, Larocco.
Rickety dicks.
I like the answer, but unfortunately, Rickety Dix is not it. I'm gonna keep going.
No words. You should have sent a poet.
Vicky goes hookers.
It hurts. They do move in herds.
So Vicky goes hookers. Marie goes college girls. Mundane, I'm gonna give you a chance for a guess. If not, I will give you guys the answer on that one.
Oh, LaRocco.
LaRocco, what do you have?
Weed.
That is correct. The answer is weed. So they look over a field, and then what they're going to see is they look at just a bunch of marijuana plants, and then that's where you get this scene.
No words. You should have sent a poet.
So that puts LaRocco at 1 point. And then right here you hear Ted say something.
They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
There you go. Nice. Nice job. So that puts LaRocco at 1, Mundane, although you did know the movie though, so good job. Here's the next one. Let me see. Okay, this one's going to sound funny, censored. All right, here we go. So in this movie, this is another kind of classic movie. I would say 80s, definitely 80s. They're talking about the end of the world, and they're using something to compare the end of the world. What are they using to compare the end of the world? Here's the clip.
Well, let's say this represents the normal amount of psychokinetic energy in the New York area. According to this morning's sample, it would be a 35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds. That's a big.
What are they using to compare to the end of the world in that clip? I can play it again for you. The censors make it sound a little bit funny.
Well, let's say this represents the normal amount of psychokinetic energy in the New York area. According to this morning's sample, it would be a 35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds. That's a big.
LaRocco.
LaRocco, what do you got?
My dick.
That's wrong. And I like how many people are actually going turds. I see turds. I see poop. And I like Marie, so she goes, I think that's Ghostbusters. It is definitely Ghostbusters. I'll go
LaRocco.
with the chat on that one. Steve goes ectoplasm. LaRocco, what do you got?
Damn it. I was going to say ectoplasm.
No, I was just reading Steve's. I didn't say anything. I didn't insinuate anything. Ghostbusters are big on ectoplasm, though, but I don't know if that's the answer. But it is Ghostbusters. I will tell you it's Ghostbusters. Here's the clip again.
Well, let's say this represents the normal amount of psychokinetic energy in the New York area. According to this morning's sample, it would be a...
That could easily be shit. I see how everyone is typing shit now.
35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds. That's a big...
It really could be so many different dirty things in that scenario. All right, Mundane, do you got a guess on that one?
I do not.
Okay, what about you, LaRocco?
I don't even so they're saying Ghostbusters, but I don't even remember it. I'm trying to think back to what scene that is.
It's a famous scene. It's a very famous scene. Taryn goes 600 pound shit. That's a big shit, right? So, I will.
Couldn't be Marshmallow, right?
I made the game, man. I can't answer that.
Damn it.
I can't answer that question for you. I will tell you that at least one person in the chat did get it right. But I won't tell you who. I'm going to play that clip one last time. So either Mundane or LaRocco can buzz in, then I'll give you the answer.
Well, let's say this represents the normal amount of psychokinetic energy in the New York area.
Mundane, what do you got?
I'm going to go with Don's answer, a Twinkie.
Twinkie is the answer. That's correct. It is a Twinkie.
Just because he seemed really concerned that nobody said it.
Yep.
Represents the norm.
Yeah, it is definitely a Twinkie.
Well, let's say this Twinkie represents the normal amount of psychokinetic energy in the New York area.
Nice job.
According to this morning's sample, it would be a Twinkie 35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds.
And he coughs.
That's a big Twinkie.
Nice. I do see how equally that could be replaced with dick, with shit, with rickety dick. It could be replaced with a lot of different things right there. And then and then Don goes, I win. But I also like he equally was like, it's a friggin' Twinkie, guys. Come on now. It's a frickin' Twinkie. All right. All right. This is a tricky one. This is one that you probably can't buzz in right away. This is that second level thinking, okay? I'm going to play some clips. I'm going to specifically play 3 clips. I want to know what all of these clips have in common, okay? Does that make sense?
Think so.
What do all of these clips have in common? That's the question I'm asking you.
This had better be pretty freaking important. Is the meadow on fire?
No, we found a map to Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain. Yeah, we're going to Candy Mountain.
I'd like
Okay, so what do all these have in common?
a bar of chocolate, please.
Yeah, sure. What kind? A Slugworth Sizzler? Wonka
Morocco.
Scrumdiddlyumptious?
Loracco, what's your guess?
Charlie.
Yes, all of the people in these clips are named Charlie.
Whichever's the biggest.
Try a Wonka Scrumdiddlyumptious. Now that all the tickets have been found, I don't have to hide them anymore.
That's good. I'm glad you got it on too, because I had another clip here that was even more obvious.
Ah! Ooh, ouch. Ouch! Ouch! Ow! That really hurt!
So that was the answer. All of these clips, everyone or at least one person involved in all those clips were named Charlie. So that puts Loracco at 2 points, Mundane at 1. I thought that was going to be a harder one. Maybe that was an easier one, which is always the way these games work is the other thing is Don fell for the trap is the first 2 clips were related to candy, but that wasn't the commonality.
Well, I'm very familiar with those cartoons because I think they're absolutely hysterical, and I knew what you were beeping out. And by the time I heard the second clip, I was like, it's Charlie.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, wow. Don, you're going to really appreciate this one. I know he is. All right, guys, name the movie. What I did was I took a famous movie theme and I kind of basically just changed it up. So it's not the same way you would hear it in a movie. I want to know, what movie is this? Okay, remember, what movie or series, what movie series, whatever. Looking for the movie. Any guesses on that? As far as what a movie could be. It's right up Loracco's alley with kind of like the samurai stuff, right?
What?
It's
I don't watch samurai stuff.
I'm just thinking about the mask that you wear when you're gaming.
I watch horror movies.
Taryn goes...
No. That's a whole... The mask has something totally...
Taryn goes Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. David goes Pokemon. Both actually very good guesses. And then I see Ninja Turtles. I see Star Wars. There's all kinds of guesses. I'm going to play it one more time. And then remember, buzz in by saying your name. Here we go. I changed it up a little because I didn't want to make it so obvious. Name the movie. I like it, man. This is good in general, actually.
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to need a guess from someone. Whether Mundane, do you have a guess?
No.
Okay. Loracco, do you have a guess?
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Wrong. That's my favorite part of this game.
I thought I tried.
Hey, any guess is better than no guess. So the answer to that, I like how Chris goes Mandalorian. That was close. We did Mandalorian last week, so I didn't want to do it again. However, if you guys were to listen to Don, he's right again. That was Star Wars, actually. Specifically.
Really?
Yep. And no, so what I did was the original Star Wars theme doesn't sound like that. I went and I found a different version of it, but that is the Star Wars. It's actually, if you were to look it up, it is called Duel of Fates. Specifically, you hear it a lot in episode 1 when, the pod race scene is one where you would hear it. And then you also hear it when they're actually fighting Darth Maul too. So.
I have a complaint.
Okay.
To file with the committee. You said no Disney.
That wasn't okay. It wasn't.
Now, if it was Battlestar Galactica, which by far is the superior product, anyways,
it's Disney now.
That would not have been Disney. But it is Disney.
But episode 1 wasn't Disney.
It is now.
But it wasn't at the time.
It's at the time that you're playing the game.
Jesus. No one got the point. You realize that, right?
If this were a court of law, I win. Because it's not like this game was played 2 years ago before it was Disney, but actually it's been Disney way longer.
Because I said that I didn't put any Disney in it. I personally don't consider Star Wars Disney. I consider the new garbage Disney, yes, but not the old ones. I don't consider that.
Why don't we ever have like a Battlestar Galactica one?
I don't know.
And Don's looking for some Battlestar Larocco. You're seeing it right now, baby.
Okay, there we go.
It's not fair.
Here's your next one. This is one that's probably going to annoy Larocco. This could be one that Mundane actually gets, though. What I want to know is, based on this viral video, where are they taking the people that they're referencing? Now, this one's strictly viral video. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. Where are they taking the people that they're referencing in this video? Mundane, any guesses? I thought this might have been the one you potentially could have gotten.
I have no clue.
Okay. What about you, Larocco?
To the bathhouse.
To the bathhouse. That's wrong. Don just goes, what the fuck on this one? Okay. I don't know if I really want to spend a whole ton of time on this because I'm not entirely sure that anyone's going to get this now that I play it. I will play it one more time. I don't even know what that says, but I'll read it after. I'm going to play it one more time. I want to know where they're taking the people that they're referencing in this video. Don goes, hopefully to put them down. What are we talking, euthanasia jokes now? I got a whole book. Oh man, I'm surprised no one knows this. All right.
No clue.
All right, I'm going to just go. No one has an answer. So this one was a viral video that came out. Let me see when that came out. It came out a while ago. And it's actually, they're going to be taking the hobbits to Isengard. It was a viral video. One of the few that actually, not few these days, but it actually has a 10-hour loop. And it's taking the hobbits to Isengard. This is the kind of stuff that pisses Larocco off. I know it. That's the stuff that makes Larocco mad, which equally kind of makes me happy inside a little bit.
That's nice. That's nice of you.
I know. All right, so score, Larocco, you have 2. Mundane, you have 1. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a song backwards for you, and I need and I need you to tell me what song I'm playing backwards. All right?
Is it the song that you're playing but backwards?
What?
Is it the song that you're playing but backwards? That's my guess.
Oh, no, it's not that kind of mind question.
He's insinuating that you're lazy and all you did was make the last question backwards.
Oh, no. No, I am not. My brain almost just exploded on that one. Mundane actually almost just broke me right here live on the show.
Break him, Mundane. Break him.
All right. So here we go. I'm going to play a song backwards. It's one that I know everyone knows. We've talked about on the show. Tell me what song it is.
Mundane.
All right, Mundane, what do you got?
It's WAP by Cardi B.
It is WAP by Cardi B. That's correct.
This hurts my brain.
Okay.
It's bad enough going the right direction.
Well, you don't want
Playing it backwards just makes me want to shoot myself.
You don't want to hear that again? Oh, yeah. Taryn goes, it sounds the same. And I like how Chris goes, yeah, it's actually WAP. So Chris got that one too. Now, I could have actually just played the original version, but I love this one so much more. Got to do that Garth Brooks cover song.
That was sang by an Asian guy.
Sung by an Asian guy.
Was it?
Yeah, sung by...
Yeah, that's an Asian guy doing Garth Brooks.
Yeah. Sung by an Asian guy. It's a Garth Brooks cover of WAP. Now that guy's name is Travis Yee.
Steve said it makes it dry and clammy when you play it backwards.
Macaroni and a pie. I'm talking wop wop wop.
I love this, man. I could listen to that. Like I would listen to this in my car.
Want me to touch.
I listen to this when I'm having dinner, when I'm driving. This is a perfect baby making music song.
Taryn asked if it's Tiger King.
Of your throat.
And I like how that just gets louder right there for that.
Your throat.
Hey, man, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, so that puts you guys at 2-2. Next one. This is
holy shit. She said it's your wedding song.
Oh shit. Oh, well, if that ever happens, then yes, that is now going to be. If that day ever comes, you will hear this. I'm actually going to download it right after the show just to make sure I have it on file.
Don't lie, you already have it downloaded.
I do have it downloaded, actually.
How do you think you played it that fast?
I know. So
you're not fooling anyone around here.
Not you guys.
So Chris said that the guy on Tiger King, he wasn't even the guy who sang his own music.
No,
he just lip synced over someone else's music.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't sing his own songs.
You think that redneck from somewhere in the middle of nowhere can sing that good? I don't even know where he's from, to be honest.
So everything about that guy's a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, he did own tigers. I mean, he's got that for going for him.
And he did equally murder the tigers too.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. He did shoot them.
I didn't like when we got to that point in the scene. Like I'm that type of person who, even if the movie's fantastic, I cringe at the part where the animal dies. I can watch 1 trillion humans die. Like in I Am Legend, like when he had to like sacrifice his dog, I felt terrible.
Well,
I was like, I don't know if I can finish this
but
movie.
that was because his dog got bit by a zombie, right?
I know, but I hate that stuff. And I got addicted to the show just like everyone else. But when it came to that, when they were like questioning it, I was like, oh, don't tell me he killed the tigers.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say about it?
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Carol Baskin. Killed her, husband whacked him.
There we go. Yeah, get those references up there. Speaking of references, all I want to know really is whose theme song is this?
Taco Tony. Are we releasing the files?
I don't know. I haven't been able to see his files yet, so I'm not sure this is his theme
I'm surprised
song.
no one.
LaRocco.
Yeah, LaRocco didn't buzz in. Mundane missed an opportunity. LaRocco.
Oh, that was one of the actual game questions?
Yeah,
I
LaRocco.
thought you were just asking that to be a dick.
We
No.
forgot we were playing the game, and then I just realized it.
Yeah, so LaRocco buzzed in. What's your guess, LaRocco?
Taco Tony.
That is Taco Tony's theme song, 100%. So for anyone who listens to the show, you might notice that whenever Taco Tony calls in, we play this in the background. This has been ongoing. Taco Tony first started listening to the show in 2013. I can't entirely remember how he got the name Taco Tony, but this has been his theme song ever since. So
that is an awkward nickname, especially when you think of how many different things taco can mean.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, no, I figured how he got it.
I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you. He's also got his own series that aired back in 2014 called the Taco Tony Adventures.
Stop.
Yep, and we have
And the
that
Taco
too.
Tony Adventures ended in the Taco Tony Files.
Yeah. Well, because he got too big too quick and he got into some trouble, just like normal Hollywood stars. So, but yes, so Taco Tony, original listener back in 2013, still listens to today. We gave him his own series. And then, yes, he did get into trouble, and we have the Taco Tony court case. I still
And
have
apparently-
it. I still have it on this computer right now, but I just, these days I can't air it.
Apparently, if you want the Taco Tony Files, you have to raid Area 51.
So he couldn't handle the fame.
Apparently. Well, so everyone knows how Taco Tony is with girls, right? The files involve him getting trapped by a girl with some incriminating things.
Yeah.
Or doing incriminating things, I suppose. But it went to a court case, and back in the days where we could actually say what we wanted on the show, I actually had him, and I had him plead his case, then I brought the girl in on another line, and then I merged the calls together, and then I had them talk it out. So I have that file on my computer still. So, all right, next question. This I think both of you will get this equally. All right. So the question is, what famous last words go here?
Mundane.
Mundane. Or
That'll Be All, Folks, by Porky Pig.
That will be all, folks. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, he says this whole stutter part at the beginning, but I'm not going to try to imitate that because I'll just sound retarded.
That's okay. So you say that will be all, folks.
That'll be all, folks.
Okay. I'm going to keep playing it just in case someone else has another guess.
Yeah, he's got it.
All right. Now.
Actually, it's That's All, Folks.
Yeah, that's why it's
kind of hazy in my memory.
But Laraco, do you concede that he got that one on that one?
Yes.
Okay. So it is That's All, Folks. Good job.
I even got the character right, didn't I?
It is. Well, who's the character that you think it is?
Porky Pig.
It is Porky Pig right here.
That's all, folks.
Nice job. Nice job. And so very nitpicky. Technically, it's That's All, Folks, not That Will Be All, Folks, because
I corrected myself at the end.
You did. So you get the point there, which that brings it up to 3-3. Both of you guys are.
Wait, I thought it was 3-2.
It was, but he just got that point, so now he's at 3-3.
How did he get to? He got 2 points for one question.
No, he got one. Okay, so Dinosaur Movie, that was Laraco, and then Twinkies, that was Mundane, so that puts you at 1-1. Laraco got the Charlie, that's 2-1. Then the movie series was Star Wars, which I don't think anyone got that one.
No, he got the Taco Tony one, and then I just got another one, so it's 3-2.
And no one got. Is it really 3-2?
Ah.
It's 3-2.
Okay, all right.
I did that in my head and kept better scoring.
Yeah,
You
Mark.
have a notepad.
Well,
don't count ballots, Mark.
No. You can't. Well, no. This is how.
What did you do? Run our score through the copy machine a few times?
This is my resume, guys. This is my resume to get into the government. So,
Yeah.
anyway,
he put it through the counting machine 2 or 3
Using
times
the same
before he got
machines.
rid of it.
No, because someone got the WAP song.
Hey, who made your counting machines?
3-2. Wait.
Someone got the WAP song, and then someone got the song.
Oh,
backwards.
I got the WAP song, didn't I?
You got the WAP
yeah,
song?
I got the WAP played backwards.
Yeah, you got
Did
So it is. It
I
is.
don't remember.
It is 3-3. Hold on. My score's right. I know.
Oh, we all fucked it up.
I know.
It's
I know
over.
my score's right. It's 3.
We'll just run with 3-2. He conceded.
It's 3-3. Don't let the Rocco screw you like that. It's 3-3 because you got the WAP song, and then you got the Porky Pig. So right there, that's 2. And then you also got, you got the Ted one, right? No, that was Laraco, wasn't it?
No, that was Laraco.
Ah.
I don't even know, man.
All right, we'll go.
I'm surprised I can even keep up with the game.
Yeah, it is.
You know what?
It is 3-2.
It's not for the title.
It's 3-2. It's just 3-2, I guess. It is 3-2.
Well, we can run with 3-3. It's not for the belt. So.
It's 3-2. I fucked that up.
Fine.
My
I'm
bad.
a humble gentleman.
And so to answer Taryn's question, ultimately on the After Hours show, what you want to win is you actually want to win the title belt, which there is a physical title belt where Laraco actually has it. Says the After Hours show on it. And then it's got the After Hours Show logos, all that kind of stuff on it.
Lorocco is such a dick to Marie. She said score is 33 instead of 3-3, and he was like, 33? We didn't even have that many questions. Such a dick.
To answer that, though, ideally, you want to win the title belt. This title belt is what you want to win. I won this when we played Late Night Feud. It came down to a final round between Lorocco and I won it. Lorocco has his own title belt in his studio, but he's not allowed. You can't pull it up because you're not the champion. And then if
I tried so hard to skew that game in Lorocco's favor.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to just let the show go so that you could sell more pay-per-views, right? So, you know what I mean? I may have dropped it. I may not have, but I may have, just for the entertainment, and you feel happy.
I'm happy.
I'm a good, I'm a nice champion.
Which, by the way,
you're a nice champion, but Marie says you're a rickety dick.
By the way, I was the last one to win the title belt. Mundane held the title for months. Lorocco held the title for a solid month, and then I finally won it a year after purchasing, after we actually had a title belt on the show. So it's
a little odd, but that's fine. It stands.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Here's the next one.
I demand a recount.
Sure, I'll recount it as many times as you want.
History proves anything. It ain't gonna happen.
I'll recount it. I'll recount as many times as you want, and then I'm gonna put my computer on this wall, and I'm gonna park a car, and then maybe or may not have a 4th of July party. Sorry.
While he carries in the extra votes from the side door of his car.
All right, here we go. We're going back a few years. I want to know.
Have we gotten booted yet?
Not yet.
My lovely.
I want to know. Not only do I want to know what the famous quote is, I want you to say it like this is the famous quote. All right. What famous quote are we talking about? I want you to say it, not just tell me what it is. I want you to say and or do the famous quote.
What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do. All right, chums up. Ready, guys?
Let's do this.
All right. What is the famous quote that was missing there? This is old. This is an old reference, all right? What is the famous quote that was missing?
What do you think? Can you give me a number crunch?
It's from the internet. It's a viral video, viral thing.
What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do. All right, chums up. Ready, guys?
Let's do this.
And that's it. That's where the quote would come in. What do you guys?
Mundane.
All right, Mundane. What do you got?
I gotta get my voice ready for this. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, it is.
There you go, Leroy Jenkins.
What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number?
Nice job. Nice job, Mundane.
Yeah, give me a sec.
So
I'm
right
coming up
now,
with 32.33,
in this clip, they're talking about their strategy, and right at the end of the clip, you hear them. All right, boys.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do.
Right here.
All right, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins.
And fucking everybody got killed.
Yeah, that was it. That was the famous quote right there. Now, I don't know if any of our listeners know this, but Family Guy, word for word, spot on, parodied that as well.
Oh, they did.
Joe, can you give me a number crunch real quick? Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33.
And they literally did it word for word.
Repeating, of course.
Okay, that's a lot better than we usually do. So let's... Leroy Jenkins! Oh, my God, he just ran in. Let's go. Stick to the plan. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Ah, we're dying. Damn it, Cleveland.
So... That was the answer for that one was Leroy Jenkins. Nice job, Mundane, on that one. That was
I remember that from like the raid days of World of Warcraft when I still played World of Warcraft.
That was a tough one. That was actually a really tough one. I'm glad you got that one. And then Don goes, "Oh, damn." And then Chris goes, "Wow."
The sad part is like how seriously everybody took that game. Like it's such a funny video, but then when you get into those communities and you see how much people put into video games, you kind of feel bad. You're like, wow, he screwed everybody.
Yep.
Everyone.
But it is so fucking funny.
Yeah, and it stands the test of time, man. That one's a good one. All right, this is the very last one we are going to do. Then we're going to take a commercial break. All I want to know, gentlemen, is what video game is this? It's a tough one. This one is a tough one.
Does someone have Shazam installed on their phone? Can somebody just start commenting?
It's quite dissonant.
I'm not even. Steve goes, poke your mom. With what? A rickety dick?
I was gonna call in and say that to
Yeah.
you. I backed off.
Yeah. So what I'm looking for is the name of the game, and there's a lot of games in this series. I just want to know the generic name of the game.
Mundane?
Mundane, what do you got?
Don's been right a lot tonight, so I'm just gonna go with Twilight Princess. I have no fucking clue.
Wrong. Not Twilight
Who knows?
Princess.
Worth a shot.
It was worth a shot, and Don has been on fire with a lot of his answers. Now, by the way, I'm laughing at Taryn's answer. She goes, some Game Boy shit. I will, because someone did get it right. This is a game that was on the Game Boy. Specifically, no, it was right before the Game Boy Color. So this wasn't a Game Boy Color game. It was just a Game Boy game.
Mundane?
All right, Mundane, what do you got?
I'm gonna guess Pokemon because it kind of sounds like the music is when you go into the cave.
There you go. That's it. It is Pokemon. So this is Pokemon. Now, the reason I put this in here is because one of my favorite topics is like paranormal and kind of things like that. This was the song for what they called Lavender Town. So the town where all the ghost Pokemon spawned. This game in general was actually argued and debated whether or not it was actually a social experiment. Because that song, the original version of the song that was in some of the Japanese games.
Morocco.
What?
It's called Estén Muertos. That's the name of the song.
That's not right. That's not the name of the song.
That's wrong.
Trust me, I googled that as soon as it popped up in the chat because I was just wondering.
What the hell is Estén Muertos? So if I look up Estén Muertos, what am I gonna find for Estén Muertos?
I don't know what that translates to, but the results come back to a film that says they are all dead.
Whoa.
Well, but well, now that adds another layer to this. So like I was saying, when this game originally came out, some of the Japanese versions, and I don't know if you guys and our listeners are aware that there was actually arcade machines that were made that would specifically give people seizures and all kinds of stuff.
So the direct translation of that is they are dead.
Yeah. So this song, when it came out in Game Boy, a lot of people reported that they were getting headaches, that they felt scared, they felt nervous just from playing this song on their Game Boy. And then so the actual people that made the game, they actually came out and admitted that the tones that they used in the original version of that song were low enough that would they would actually trigger things in your brain to make you feel uneasy.
Well, you heard what the first thing I said was when the song ended, right? I was like, well, that's really dissonant.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of people too, they consider that game to be a social experiment. Now you go a little bit further back and tying to the government, they actually did make arcade machines, and the arcade machines would show up out of nowhere in stores and stuff like that. And when you played them, some people had seizures. They would literally trigger health issues in people. And then so this was the carryover to that.
Well, didn't they also admit even recently with Facebook that they were like psychologically experimenting with people's news feeds?
Yeah. Well,
like they were seeing what bothers people and just throwing it up.
Right. Yeah.
They're constantly experimenting.
Always. So this was one. Technically that puts Mundane at 4, LaRocco at 3. This was Lavender Town. So Lavender Town right here. And I like how Shazam is just... I'm going to click that link later. All right. Not bad. So what did you guys think about that? That's all that I have for you right now. So LaRocco, you had 3. Mundane, you had 4, which puts Mundane as the winner on this one. Compared to Name That Blank. The first one, our listeners really like this Name That Blank thing. But did you guys like the second one better, first one better? What are we thinking? As far
I
as
like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this one. So that thing that everybody keeps putting in that Shazam is actually somebody that who made a song over that, like used part of that song from Lavender Town in their song.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's where it's picking up the background track, is what it's doing.
Yes.
Okay. So that was just the Game Boy version. So I don't know what else we have. We're gonna take a commercial break. When we come back, I think we're gonna go viral videos. We're gonna go viral videos, and then we're gonna do a refresher on everyone who's been in school. We're gonna talk sex ed videos, and we're gonna tell you where the pee-pee goes. We'll be right back. Yeah, that's exactly
all the rickety dicks.
Where the pee-pee goes on the After Hours show. Hey, LaRocco, you're from New York, so I know you love food just as much as I do. Two totally different reasons, but you love food. Now, picture how hard it is to find good quality food. Just anything that tastes good, that's not your generic fast food garbage. I'm just gonna say it, it's garbage.
Yeah, and a lot of that food it'll send you straight to the bathroom.
And for everyone listening right now, there's finally a spot where you can go to do just that. So everyone listening on the radio, head over to www.crutchfieldcooks.com. One more time, that's www.crutchfieldcooks.com.
Oh, I'm on the site right now. And they do recipes, cooking videos, how to cook articles, food news, and a lot more.
Yeah, man, that's the one. Pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, this is awesome. Most people these days, they just pay attention to the numbers, lists, and labels, but Crutchfield Cooks actually dives into the details and the breakdown of actual food and recipes.
So all of our listeners, do yourself a favor. Head over to www.crutchfieldcooks.com right now. Make your holidays that much better.
This'll send shockwaves around the world.
You're listening to the After Hours show.
Okay, alrighty, let's play some tunes. Sometimes I think I need a little something. Yeah, just a little something to ease my mind. Something, yeah, something to ease some of the pain. All of the guilt and the shame I get when you are around. And some days everybody looks the same. Some days everybody has the same name. Some days it's hard just to be this way. And some days it's hard not to walk away. Ordinarily, I know it's easy to find peace of mind. Little tricks and things that you can find just to make the days go by. But this never-ending day-by-day routine, it's enough to drive me insane. I swear I'm gonna lose my mind. Some days everybody looks the same. Some days everybody has the same name. Some days it's hard just to be this way. Some
This week in the breaking news, Mark gets a call he wasn't expecting, live on the After Hours show.
We have a caller on the line right now, Golden Smoke Punk. What is going on?
Hello, it's me. Again, it was Smoking Gold, but I changed my name.
Oh, I'm doing well. Sounds like you got a busy house going on.
Yes, I do. I'm watching the Cleveland show. You know the Monster Taker, right?
Yes.
I'm him. I don't want.
Oh, okay. There we go. So, actually, is this your first time listening to the show, or you listen regularly?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's awesome, man. So, are you excited to hear from Masako X? He did the voice of Goku from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
I don't think so.
You don't believe it? I'm confused. What are you doing?
I do. Can you do the girl vocal?
Can I do a girl vocal?
Goku.
Wait, what?
Goku.
Yo, yeah, I know. I know who I talk to. Wait, what do you mean? We're on two different pages right now. We got to figure this out. We got to bring it back. We got to get on the same road here. All right, so. All right, man. Hey, do you have anything you want to say to everyone listening right now?
No.
Okay. That's great. Good job, man. Cutting promos, kid. You're cutting promos. Hey, I want to thank you for calling in, though. It was fun.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, man. Oh, man. Does anyone else know what the hell just happened?
Good job keeping it cool, homeboy. We'll be right back with the After Hours show. Welcome back to the After Hours show. And I can't believe that I still work for these idiots.
You ready for a dad joke? That car is hauling brass.
Oh my gosh.
I got it right here. I got it.
Play the actual sound. Come on.
That car is hauling brass. Well, isn't it ironic that Poppy wants you to pop her cherry?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Oh, isn't that ironic? The box says nothing about the box. You get it? Tell me you get it. You get it?
No, I get it.
Woo!
But I'm
I
just
love that.
staring you
Come
down
on.
right now.
That was
People
funny.
who are watching the stream know what I just did.
Come on.
I just gave you the dirtiest look.
I couldn't see it. I wasn't looking. I was looking. I was trying to figure out where my soundboard was.
Big surprise that the funniest thing they can come up with is dad jokes.
Coping. My dad is hosting me. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You're so kind. Jesus loves you.
Welcome back to the show. Call in anytime at 407-536-9994 or Skype in at FM_studios.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
This show is brought to you by Loot Crate, Coors Light, and AstroCartoons.com. Go check them out and support the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the After Hour show. Mark Hamill here from After Hour Comedy, joined by Mundane from Twitch, YouTube, pretty much everything streaming related. And we also have Larocco from Camarilla Cafe joining us on the show. And it's been fun. So we've learned that Rickety Dicks is going, and that is our platform for 2021. So vote Rickety Dicks. And we've also, coming to the store, we've got squirrel shirts. So from last week, we've got Rickety Dick shirts coming. We've got squirrel shirts coming. We've got a lot of stuff on the way. We are going to head over for this. We're going to kind of flip things around a little bit. We're going to go to viral videos right now, and we're going to share our screen so you can kind of see what's going on. We're heading over to AfterHourComedy.com. Go over to AfterHourComedy.com, and if you scroll down, all of the videos we talk about on the show are literally updated there as the week goes on. and you guys can go back and you can watch all the videos without our commentary. On top of that, you also have the option to go back and you can watch past shows. You can listen to interviews. We've got all kinds of stuff up there as well. And then Larocco, I don't know if you want to tell them about your site. Yours is looking pretty magnificent as well.
Thank you. We've been putting a lot into it, and as everyone knows, things have kind of been vanishing and then popping back up and vanishing. So we've been going through a process of evaluating, what servers to use and things like that, which services. But it is still under construction and it's going to be constantly evolving. We do also have a Discord where a lot of people have been joining in. It's the first option on the website.
I have it up right now. I'm literally Vanna Whiting you.
What does that mean?
I'm presenting for you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I just looked over. Yeah, so he's showing everybody on CamariaCafe.com. The first option down when you scroll, it brings you to a Discord. We are building somewhat of a community place where everybody can kind of talk about what's going on right now, and it's broken up into different topics and things like that. So I know there's a lot of confusion about a lot of things going on. So if anybody wants to join in, give their 2 cents, keep up to date. Everybody's kind of updating each other, and yeah, maybe I'll see some of you guys over there.
Hell yeah. And then Mundane's got some streams too. Mundane has we've been playing a lot of games over on Mundane's stream as well, and I do believe Mundane, I don't know how long those stay up there for, but I think people could go back and if they've missed any, they could watch them, right?
I have Twitch Prime now, so I think it's 48 days or 36 days, something like that.
Okay.
So they stay up for a little while.
Cool. All right, afterhourcomedy.com. Let's go here. Let's push our limits yet again. This is a video of someone who raided the Capitol building, and so here's her claim. So she raided the building, and now she's complaining because she got sprayed or maced. Anyone seen this video?
No.
Okay.
Ma'am, what happened to you?
I got maced.
You got maced.
She's like, I got maced. Now, by the way, I don't really know. You're lucky you got maced and not shot, in my opinion.
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
I made it like a foot inside and they pushed me out and they maced me.
She's like, I made it a foot inside. They pushed me out and maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
You probably shouldn't have given out all that information, but that's okay.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
I'm not entirely sure that that's what you were involved with, but that's okay. I know Larocco's biting his tongue right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, a lot of that entire event was questionable. I obviously, and I think all of us do not support how that went down. I think it was incredibly insane and irrational. Yeah. So I don't know. It is what it is. If you ran in there, you deserve to get maced. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Now, when we take the comedic side of things, because we don't want to get too political on this, have you seen the anime? She got signed. So now she's part of the Animaniacs. And they made her into the intro song. So here it is.
I need 11,000.
Oh, shit. That's a fake one. Damn, I got tricked. Those motherfuckers.
Wait,
right.
can we watch that video again?
Yeah.
Because we a couple of people in the chat, Vicky and Marie, said that she has what looks like an onion in the towel.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
They just pointed that out.
That's not the angle that I meant to do. But yeah, here we go.
Ma'am, what happened to you?
I got maced.
Oh,
You got
shit. They're talking about right there. Okay. Damn. Good job, guys. You're like really quick on this.
Holy shit. That's a little odd.
Guys, hold on. All right. Look, I think everyone just got me killed because this was not supposed to be where this was leaked on this show. But yes, I'm now. Thanks. But yes, you guys are absolutely right. That yeah, that is 100% what that looks like. I mean, no one walks around with just a ball of ice. Like that would be the argument, right? Put the ice on your eyes. But who makes a ball of ice like that?
And you're holding the towel to your eye the entire time, and then you're presenting what's supposed to have been just maced eyes.
Holy shit. Okay. So you heard it first. Bam. I guess we're really shit.
I got maced.
You got maced.
Now, hold on. Remember, now, this is also equally brutal. Remember, this was a couple weeks ago. We played a video of a bunch of high school kids getting maced. The reaction was totally different.
Yeah, she's talking straight.
Right. And yeah, for all of our listeners, we actually played that. A bunch of high school people getting maced in the face, and they were all screaming like they were dying.
Yeah, because it's an aerosol of super hot. So it's not just in your eyes,
but not
it's
only
in your mouth, it's in your nose, it's in
right. And not
it's
only
like
that,
incapacitating.
There's numerous stories after also of like where people like once the burning stops in their eyes, they take a shower, which is a big mistake because then their body starts burning too. So it's not a quick thing like this. And we like I said, for all of our listeners on our website, you can go and you can actually, we still have the video of all the high school people getting maced. Totally different reactions, and it was not like this. Like, I mean, it's okay.
What happened to you?
I got maced.
You got maced.
And here's the other thing too. Remember LaRocco and Mundane when we watched the kids get maced? It wasn't just maced. Like you could see it. Like their eyes, it almost looked like they rubbed oil on their face because it was the mace itself changing the color of their skin. Right? You don't see that here.
Yeah, the mace does have like a little bit of a dye in it to kind of just point out the fact that like, hey, this person's been maced.
Right. So, oh man, good eye, listeners. Also, thanks for signing my, yeah. I'm dead.
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
I made it like a foot inside, and they pushed me out, and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
No, if that's the case, you sound like a dumbass, by the way. I'm not going to lie. If that's what you think, I was following the people.
And the worst part is we stumbled on that by accident.
Yeah.
But everybody just do what you're told.
You do what you're told. And all I'm saying, hey, Facebook, Mark Zucker, we can't, man, Mundane, we can't even say what we used to call him. Because that caused us
we
issue.
can.
We can say Mark Zucker, we can say it?
Zuckerfuck?
Okay, we can say it. But for him, the whole reason, I mean, just do it quickly.
Zucker douche.
If they're going to kick my door down, just do it quickly. But basically with this, the whole reason I played that video was to try to play you this. She basically made it into an animated series, The Animaniacs.
And Mark chose the 10-hour version.
Yeah, because the other one was fake. I can't go back, so you guys are going to have to deal with this now. All right, so here we go.
They pushed me out and maced me.
So this is it. Yeah, it is the 10-hour version, but they basically took that audio clip, they put it in the Animaniacs, and then so that's where you get this.
Totally insane.
They pushed me out and maced me.
That's it. Not sure what you think about that, LaRocco. Is that on the level of annoying you?
It's pretty good. No, because it's not like that repeating, like, push me and it makes me, push me and it makes me, push me and it makes me. It's like shit like that drives me nuts.
Well, hey, maybe if she would have been wearing her mask, the mace wouldn't have hurt as bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, if she was wearing it like half the idiots in the world, she might have it over her eyes. So, yeah.
Totally insane.
They pushed me out and maced me.
All right. I think that's enough. We pushed the limit pretty hard right there.
That wasn't on purpose.
No, not intentional.
I just want to keep pointing that out. That was not on purpose.
But I'm not done though. I want to keep going. So now let's take a look. The best way to play any kind of presidential speech or government speech, government official speech, is to add a beat to it, make them rap their words, and then let's learn together.
I'm looking at the crowd here and the tens of thousands, probably 100,000 plus people here. And you did it all without burning down buildings? Without looting?
And now they show the picture of the looting that took place. So right there. Which that picture right there that's a whole nother conversation, I believe.
It's just the guy that's running out of the Capitol building with the podium.
Yep.
I didn't know that was possible. No shit. According to the media,
These explosions are bullshit.
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 When you have a large gathering of
By the way, the name of this song is, I believe it's Trial by Combat.
Who could have seen that coming? Boom, boom, boom. These explosions are bullshit. Oh shit. Let's have trial by combat. This fight has only just begun.
And I like how they put in that pastor
Oh,
in there
that
too.
guy.
You always got to sneak in the pastor.
Keep fighting. Let justice be done. We're gonna walk down and I'll be there with you. Get up. The best is yet to come. When you catch somebody in the fraud, you're allowed to go by very different rules. It's so egregious, it's so bad, so base that people don't even believe it. Can't be true.
Everything's better in rap. Everything's always
they
better
should just,
in rap.
I think they should just put that pastor guy in the background barking.
Because he
that guy. That should be the beat.
Literally
Just him
barks
barking.
all the time. And I forget who said it, whether it was Mundane or whether it was LaRocco, but we could make a whole show with topics just on him. Like, literally. That guy's in the news.
We wouldn't even have to be here.
Yeah.
He just plays videos on loop and leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why my
Yeah, that guy's bad.
Patriots descend on Washington, D.C. Amen. And a woman. No shit. According
So-
to the media.
Yeah, I'm listening.
But I
Quick
do
question.
want to. I do want to mention this really quick though. You are pushing it harder than the last one.
So, quick
You're
question though.
officially pushing it harder.
Yeah,
all
man,
these
I
people-
don't care. That's what
all
we're
these
here
people-
for. We have a voice of the people that hasn't called in for X amount of years. Also, phone lines are open 407-536-9994. We have a voice of the people, but when they don't call in, we step up and we're the voice of the people.
So my question is, you got all these people that are marching in Washington, D.C., breaking into the Capitol building. Who thought to call and get porta potties for all of them? Because if you watch in the back of the video, there's like a line of 12 porta potties. Like, who thought ahead and was like, you know what, they might need a bathroom while they're breaking into our buildings?
Yeah. Well, I think the
Like, who planned that?
So, right. Yeah. It's a planned event. Also, I see Dawn in the chat and
He's like, I'm going to slip that in there and keep moving.
No, I got distracted with that. So, Don, Alexa's 16th birthday is tomorrow. Can you wish her happy birthday as Kermit, please? We're all listening in the car. So, if you're listening in the car, that's great because there's no visuals. I guess, what do I say, guys? What's a good happy birthday? Just happy birthday?
Just sing it,
the whole
baby.
song.
I can't sing. Well, I could sing. All right, here we go. So, if I was to do it, it would technically, hold on. If we're gonna do this right, let me go over here.
I have very
Okay.
limited options for the voices I could say happy birthday in. We got Herbert the pervert, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that would be a good one. All right, so we can definitely do this. So happy birthday. So Alexa's got it. All right, so here we go. So I'm gonna try it in my Kermit voice. Do it the best we can. I don't think if anyone's ever seen me do this like visually. All right, here we go.
I have.
Kermit the Frog here. Happy birthday, Alexa. It's your 16th birthday, and we're pumped. I don't want to yell into the mic because that's really loud, but Kermit the Frog here. It's time for the Muppet Show. We have LaRocco. We have Mundane. These two crazy... I don't even know if I can swear because I'm saying happy birthday to a 16-year-old. Yeah. So, these doo-doo heads... Crazy doo-doo heads. Yeah. Happy birthday, Alexa. Okay, there we go.
Happy birthday, Alexa.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Nonetheless, it's been a while since I've done that voice too. Normally, like my different settings, but yeah, hopefully that sounded right. I haven't done that in a while. Kermit the Frog here.
Chris said Amerimaniacs.
Amerimaniacs. I like that. All right. So now, are you guys aware that Nickelodeon is actually trying to air football games? So like they're trying to bust into that whole NFL market. I don't know if you guys are aware of that.
I just picture like the cartoon characters from Nickelodeon, like that being like in mascot uniforms trying to play football.
No.
That's all I
It's,
can think of.
okay, so I can break this down. I saw the commercial for this, and I'm not entirely sure where I saw it. I saw it, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" So the NFL basically will air the football games, and it's just a football game, right? It's anything we've watched. It's what we've been watching for years, and now Nickelodeon is airing those football games. But when they score a touchdown, they're editing in like slime and goos, and they're making all kinds of like overlay animations to a football game to make it like appeal for kids.
Jesus.
The football player's just running and then just jumps into a goo pit at the end of the field.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So, well, they're doing this, but they're concentrating so much on the visuals that they slipped an F-bomb in one of their broadcasts.
Vicky's worried about Henson's attorney, by the way, Mark.
With that?
Yeah.
He's dead.
And have you noticed, Chris added also, he loves the fake crowd noise. I was watching a game the other day and I was like, that's a fucking huge crowd. Where the hell is this happening?
You fell for it. You fell for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for a while they were actually prepping to get like X amount, like, so not their full stadium capacity, but they were like looking for like 10,000, something like that. But yeah, a lot of the Fox Sports is the worst. They're doing this thing where like you can call in on a video chat and then like it's your face in the seats. Stupid.
They did that at a boxing event that I was watching once, and it was so fucking miserable. Like a gigantic screen behind these guys punching each other in the face.
Yeah.
It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
I think it would be a lot funnier if they just got all the teams together at once and pre-recorded all the games for the entire season.
That's pretty much what they should do.
Get it over with.
It's about
get the whole thing over with and tell everybody to get out.
It's about that real. I mean, that's all it is. But anyways, this video, so this is the Nickelodeon version. I want you guys to kind of listen very carefully, all right? So they tried to advertise and market this for kids. It was aired on Nickelodeon. Apparently they cared too much about the visuals that they forgot to listen to the audios. And I think this is a player on the field that drops the F-bomb.
Oh, I remember this.
Okay, so right there. So that's a player. The ref is on the field right now. The ref is making a call, and you hear a player respond to the ref's call.
All right.
The ref left his mic on just a little too long.
Yeah, that's... And now keep in mind, this is the Nickelodeon version that they're airing this on. All right, so that's it. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about Nickelodeon trying to air football. Like, I don't know. That just might not be your market. You might just have to look.
Nickelodeon should air like the Puppy Bowl, and that's it.
Yeah, just stick to that.
The Puppy Bowl.
Yeah, during the Super Bowl, you can watch the Puppy Bowl.
Oh, Jesus. All right, there we go. Okay, so now when we take a look at this, this is a video. It's a real quick video. It's a girl who's going to explain why nice guys finish last. I'm not entirely sure that's what she does. But she does an impression of a nice guy asking a question.
Hey.
Okay, that's a nice guy saying hey. And here's her response to the nice guy saying hey.
No.
Okay, that was it. That was real quick. That's why nice guys finish last, apparently.
Nah.
Now, she's going to do what they title as a douchebag saying hey.
Hey.
I guess it's a little deeper tone. All right. And now here's the female's response to a douchebag. So the bad boy. This is kind of like Larocco rock and roll days kind of thing.
I see that you're shallow and emotionally unavailable, but I'm physically attracted to you, so I'm gonna look past all the red flags pointing to your fear of commitment and the potential to fuck me up mentally. Let's hook up for a few months before you inevitably get bored of my own shitty personality and leave me for some other girl. Then I can cry about how all men are the same.
The end. That's it.
She's got some good points there. I can't, I can't debate them too much.
Yeah. Right. I would agree with that. Now, on the same line, when we talk about those douchebags, this is an older video, but this guy pops up in the news all the time. I can't remember what he does exactly, but he's a sports star, an athlete. And so he gets interviewed after, winning some kind of competition. And maybe he shouldn't be interviewed because he's just a little bit too drunk. Also, I'm a huge fan. Here it is.
I feel like that's the only time to interview someone.
Exactly. I'm a huge fan. Here it is.
Isn't that how the news gets their interviews?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Did you know there is actually a skill where when you look at it statistically, those people that yell things in the back of news videos, they actually figure out, and there is a mathematical formula to plan how to get in videos. And you'll notice those people, they're in numerous videos over the year and whatnot. So there are,
apparently you just wait until they go live and run through the background and scream "fucker" right in the pussy. That's how you get on the news around here.
That's how you do it.
That guy's awesome.
It was a little kid on a skateboard, wasn't it?
No, it was like a full-grown dude with a beard. Because he did it in a couple of videos. Like, he did it in the first one, and then they were all, like, hiding from that guy. Like, anytime they saw him, they would cut the camera. So he came up in, like, a Halloween mask during one of the Halloween broadcasts, and he was like, I got something to say on camera, and pulled the mask off, and was like, fuck her right in the pussy, and then just ran off again.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't seen the little kid do it?
No.
Okay. I've
seen the little kid in front of a fireworks stand, and the reporter was like, are there any good fireworks this year? And he was like, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Yeah, we played that. Yeah, we did play that one on our show. Oh man, I'll try to find it for the next show. There is a little kid who rolls on a skateboard and he just rolls right by really slowly, and he just yells that right behind the news video. All right, so anyways, here we go. Here's a guy getting interviewed, probably a little bit too drunk. Technically, his name is, I think it's, whatever. Here we go.
Joined by Munenori Kawasaki. And Kawa, what are you feeling right now? I know you talked about a bush party, but right now we're having a champagne party.
Yeah, I'm a drunk.
By the way, he also said, he's like, I'm a drunk, and they're like, I don't think you should be saying that right now.
Hey, who said that?
Hey, I'm a drunk.
Yeah, you're what? You're not allowed to say that.
I'm a drunk, man. Yeah.
So completely, probably shouldn't be getting interviewed right now. But also equally, like Mundane said, this is the best time to get interviewed.
Yes.
It's the best time to get interviewed.
Bananas today. That's what people want to know.
People, what you say? What you say?
Did you eat your bananas today?
Yeah, well, we don't need a banana.
No.
We need a champagne.
Yeah?
Yeah, champagne. Very good chip. This chip, okay? Very good chip.
Hey, Kawa.
That's a life motto right there. We don't need a banana. We need a champagne.
We don't need a no banana.
So, and the dude went in there with goggles.
Yeah, no, I think this was like a ski. Oh, no.
He did have a beer dumped over his head.
I think the reason they're wearing goggles is because of all the beer. Because this is a baseball. This is an MLB thing. So it's not a skiing event. This is MLB.
Oh, he does have the Cardinals like logo on his shirt.
Yeah. The other thing too is you can tell that like this guy who's trying to do the interview is hand feeding him like sponsors that he's supposed to be finishing the lines to, and he's just not. He's not doing it.
Question for you now. You left Japan to come here and play in Canada. Okay? Not an easy decision to come so far away from home. Your son was born.
What do you got?
I said the Cardinals, but that's actually a Blue Jay. So is that like a hockey team?
No, it's baseball. It's MLB.
In Canada?
Yeah, he just said that.
Oh. Well,
in
what am I listening to then?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, but it's also, there's a lot going on in this video. It's very easy to miss that.
Yeah, it's
chaotic. How proud do you feel to be here?
What you say? Hey.
And later on in his career, he actually went to sing a Garth Brooks impression of WAP. He actually looks like the same dude.
English to talk well. English to talk. I'm drunk, you know?
Yeah.
Japanese, please.
Kawa's had a few too many. We're going to let him go. You go enjoy.
We are here. We are here. We are here. Hey, this time the bush party time.
He's completely drunk. Completely drunk. Love it though. Love it though.
That's awesome.
On the flip side, we were talking about flying earlier. So LaRocco and I were talking about flying. This is probably more terrifying than either landing, taking off, or whatever. LaRocco, I'm kind of curious. LaRocco, Mundane, everyone listening right now, what would you do if you get on a plane and you realize that something's about to happen? You get up, you turn around, and this is what you see. This is my nightmare. Literally, everyone behind you on the plane, you turn around and they're doing this.
Okay, so I already have a plan for what I'd do here. I'd walk to the emergency exit seat, I would buckle in, and then just open the freaking emergency exit and watch all of them fly out of the plane.
Now, like, is this a defense mechanism? Like, do they really think it's going down, so they're just petrified? Or is this just something they're doing?
No, so you turn around and then everyone is singing this coconut song. Now you can see there's certain people that kind of enjoy this. Me, in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I need to get out of here as fast as possible. Literally everyone in the plane. Now, granted, they're all traveling together. But
I don't even know that song.
I don't know what song that is either.
Like I said, buckle up, open the emergency exit, and just watch all of them get sucked out of the side of the plane.
Oh, so they're a choir, and they have literally almost the whole plane.
Yeah, but imagine you're the one guy in the front row that has to listen to this shit.
Chris said he'd open a White Claw. No laws when you're drinking claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Open the White Claw, kick open the emergency exit, kick back, and just watch the show.
Yeah, no, I would no. This right here would not be okay with me.
I would murder everyone on the
literally just start Superman punching everyone. I just run down the aisle, take out as many as I could. And
I would just ask for a lyric sheet.
The lyric.
Like, you don't want to be the one idiot that's not doing it.
Oh, I'll be the one idiot knocking all the other idiots out for sure, easily, no question.
You're the one guy in the back that doesn't know the lyrics, but you want to be part of it, so you just stand up and you're like,
I'm looking at
Exactly.
So, literally, when I was
Coconut,
when I was
yay.
a kid in church, and my parents were like, "Sing, don't be an asshole." Yeah, they said that in church. And then so you start.
Oh my God.
So then you start mouthing the words. But you're not actually singing. But then at that point you're conforming too. You don't want to do that. Right?
I'm telling you, you just stand up in the back, and if you just want to be part of it, you just coconut,
You almost sound a little bit like Peter Griffin right there.
I've been
think in
working
that-
on that voice. It's not ready yet.
I think in that moment I started understanding Mark a little bit more.
With my parents.
The way you said that, you're like, they literally told me that in church.
Yeah, man, ruthless. Hey,
Start singing, asshole.
Yeah.
They just look over, start singing, asshole, or go to hell.
Yeah.
Oh my God, imagine that.
Yeah.
Poor Mark.
Some of the best lines happen in church. No, I'm not talking about like things people say. Like I had some of the best cocaine from like some of the altar boys.
I just picture Mark in the back of the church, but like the pastor in the front, it's like a black pastor, and he's just like, the Lord can't hear you.
What's got to be black?
The
And his
Lord
parents-
can't hear you.
And the pastor and then his parents just look over at him and go, start singing, asshole.
That's right. And not only that, as a kid, I was epileptic, but they thought I just had the spirit, So
Start singing, son.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
For the Lord.
Yeah, Jesus. They'd say that too. Jesus doesn't like douchebags. Smarten up.
The Lord needs you to sing, you motherfucking asshole.
Mark, you got to put the sound drop in. Jesus loves you.
Oh, there we go.
I really appreciate that. You're so kind. Jesus loves you.
Yeah.
Ginger Bimbo.
There we go.
I gotta call it every time.
You start singing, she's in the pew behind you, and that's all you hear.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. You're so kind. Jesus loves you.
The Lord needs you to sing, you motherfucking asshole.
Oh, jeez. So this just sparked.
Raise your voice.
This sparked a whole new game. This could be for the title. Mundane, remember when we had to make our presidential election speeches?
Oh, gosh.
We could do this. We could all three for the title. So for the actual title, we could literally make our pastor sermon, and then the listeners vote on who has the best sermon, and then the winner gets the title. That could literally that could be the game.
If that's voted by the people in the chat and we're going to count it using numbers.
Yes.
Which I don't think the human race has been doing recently. There's no way you guys would beat me in that.
Yeah. But,
Hey, listen,
well, no,
the
because
numbers work. It
we're
doesn't
gonna-
matter if you put 3 of the same number in. The number works.
I'm going to take all the votes. I'm going to put them in a box. And then when it comes time to count them.
And then he's going to copy them and put them 3 more times in the box.
only certain names.
Just to make the numbers look bigger.
And because I'm in Florida, we can do a recount. And when we go to do that, my house is going to catch on fire, and I'm going to move to a different state.
And when he goes to do the recount, there's going to be an RV parked in front of his house.
Jesus.
And Nicole said, I'm not going to comment on this.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe because church is brutal, especially if you're Catholic. You could get your ass whooped, or you could get touched inappropriately.
Oh my God!
Isn't that the same thing?
Holy shit!
Touched inappropriately, ass beat. It's pretty much the same thing.
So are we scheduling this for next week?
Getting touched inappropriately
Oh,
by a
like-
pastor, or no?
No, that's midweek. I'll be over tomorrow, baby.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
I really appreciate that. You're so kind. Jesus loves you.
Our little run for presidency. debate.
No, not presidency. No, this would be a pastor sermon. So like if you had a whole church of whatever it is, a church of Larocco. So we've already done the election speeches. We did that.
You want me to take you to the Church of Larocco? I don't know if you want.
Yeah, like so yeah. And then what we would do, you'd even have full background organ music and stuff like that while you're preaching. But I think that could be a very interesting game for a title run. It goes down to who the people vote for.
Let's put it this way: I have zero fear. That is not a threat.
Oh, I'm
that
a
it's-
speaker.
I'm gonna be the champion again. I forgot that I even let you get the belt last week.
Let me. And it wasn't last week. It was. I've had this thing for 2 weeks. This belt. I'm actually gonna wear it right now just because. Fuck you.
Listen. I'm a dad. It's okay.
What?
I let the children be happy.
Oh Jesus. Stop demoralizing me. This title, I won it fair and square.
If we're gonna do a sermon, that belt ain't gonna be on your arms anymore. So,
Well, I think that's up
I'm
to the
just
people.
saying.
I think that's up to the people. And
You
also,
can
let's
tell
not
I
forget
practiced
about
this.
Mundane. Mundane could like leg sweep both of us.
not
Yeah, you
from
don't know what I'm
Florida.
capable of.
Maybe you.
Yeah, Mundane is very calculated too.
I lived in a house that was right in front of a black church for 5 years.
Why do you keep saying
I'm
black?
like out of nowhere. Because they're the ones that are like really loud and they like singing and they like being just happy about Jesus, okay?
What do you? He's like, yeah, you know, is everyone named Tyler Perry too?
Oh my God.
Okay. I was being like halfway decent with it.
We're pushing some rickety dick boundaries tonight. We definitely are nudging.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when all these other shows in any whatever network, when you wuss out, guess who's still going to be standing strong? And you want to know why we can do it? Is because we don't,
To push the rickety dick boundaries just a little further.
I like how I didn't
altar boy.
I didn't answer
and the
that, and I'm
priest-
not going to answer that. I caught myself.
Could you imagine being an altar boy and like the priest just made you do something and right at the end he just hits the soundboard in his ginger bimbo?
I can easily imagine. I can easily imagine him asking you to do stuff.
Heed the warning. Marie just put it up. Playing pool with all the pastors is finally going to pay off. You have like that voice I did was like half. Like that was half effort.
But I want to hear it. And this is a shiny ass title.
You
belt,
gonna get
too.
whooped, kiddo.
This is a shiny ass title belt, man. You want to win this back?
I just feel like Larocco at the end's gonna be like.
All right. As we move to the next video, I think that. So, are we all in agreement that Pastor game is happening for the title next week?
Yes,
I need to prepare for it. I already got the end for Larocco's, and he's just gonna be like, and in the name of Jesus, release the Taco Tony files.
Okay. Oh, come on, man. Well, that's how I'm gonna end mine. If you vote for me, I will release the Taco Tony files.
In the name of your God, Louis Larocco.
I'm gonna have to work on a voice though. But okay, so it's established. This title will be on the line next week in a pastor off.
Pray, my child.
A pastor
I
off.
volunteer to be one of the priests next week.
I think we should call it the pastor bait game.
Oh.
We'll call it the pastor bait game.
You almost made me choke on this.
That's not
that was
the only
awful.
thing you'll be choking on, big boy.
All right. So next week, this title will be on the line in the pastor bait game. And we're each going to be giving our sermons. And then you guys, the listeners, will vote for who they want to be the winner.
And then take you to church, baby.
And then they will, that
how-
person will have the title.
How many masturbates have you been in? Would love to hear it.
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know where that clip is.
Come to confession and talk about your masturbates.
How many masturbates have you gotten into? Love to hear it.
Jesus.
For this confession, you just stick anything you want through the hole.
Glory Hole Confessions. That could be a fucking new video.
I'm pretty sure
that's a porn category.
I'm pretty sure
Volume 37.
I'm pretty sure that's already a video.
You ever notice with porn videos too? Everything is like volume and a crazy number.
Yeah, well, remember when we had Sarah J on the show and I was asking her about the videos she's been in? All of them were like Big Booty Bitches Part 2.5. Like it was like I don't know.
Cookie on Cookie, Volume 117.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cookies.
A lot of cookies. All right, here we go. We're gonna watch this. We played this mundane. Remember a while ago we played a funny video of a guy trying to film a commercial to make a roller coaster look fun, and then he kept passing out.
He looks like Stamos.
Well,
that roller coaster video where he kept passing out, I just really want to edit in the Windows XP shutdown noise every time he passed out.
Well, yeah, that would be really funny. Or you could do, if you really wanted to, you could do Xbox versus PlayStation and just put it over their faces. Or you could do whatever you wanted. Well, we're back. We have another one, and this is another person who's passing out on a roller coaster. However, it's not the guy this time. It is the girl. So we're going to take a look at this. Here we go. Okay, now this is in a different country, so going to be some different languages going on. But apparently, what I can see right here, this roller coaster, it tips straight back, and I think it's going to just shoot them up.
Oh, it's a slingshot, so it just shoots you straight up in the air.
Is that what it is?
That's brutal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Like you can see, as it tips them back, she's scared. She's really, really scared right now. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Mark got this video for.
What?
Yeah.
She's real scared.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't pay attention to anything else in the video. She's real scared, though.
How many mass debates have you gotten into? Love to hear it.
And then so roller coaster goes back. Okay, roller coaster's going back. They're talking. Okay. Like, okay, scared. This, honestly, this is me. This is LaRocco on a zip line. This is it. Here we go. They're gonna launch. So far, she's doing good. She's still conscious. She's still aware. She still can kind of see what's going on. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to start to see there is about 3 points in this video where she passes out. She's still good right now. She's still good. Now, still good. She's out.
That is terrifying.
Now she's back. She's back. She's out again. Out again right now. And now now she's just briefly going out. She's freaking out. She's freaking out. This is so weird. Like, if you watch the transition of like her emotions, every time she passes out, she wakes up with like a new personality. It's so weird to watch this.
It's almost creepy, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you see the smile kind of come out of nowhere and it's like, whoa.
Listen, just because she has like 3 personalities doesn't mean you can pick on her.
But do you see what I'm saying though? Like every time she wakes up, one time she wakes up and she's laughing. She passes out. Then the next time she wakes up and she's scared, which I can understand that. Passes out. Then the next time she wakes up and she's just looking around like nothing's happening. Like those are very different personalities to what's going on here. Which now,
so what we need to get is an after hours version of this where we put Mark on a roller coaster with a
not
GoPro.
Happening. Nope, I don't care. Nope, not happening. I will not do it. This, nope, no, it's just...
No,
it
sorry.
won't- it
The
won't
chat's
happen.
going to vote on it,
It won't happen.
and you're going to end up having to do it.
You don't like doing roller coasters?
I won't do, nope, I won't do roller coasters. I don't do, nope, none of this. Not happening.
I even love roller coasters.
Nope, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not... Nope, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it.
Oh, I heard that.
I'm not doing any of that. I don't care who you are. There's no...
I don't think Mark heard it.
No, I didn't.
He didn't.
Nope, my brain shut off. You said roller coaster, and I went into pussy mode.
Wow.
Yeah. Nope. Not doing roller coasters, not doing anything like that. And actually,
we'll get Mark on a roller coaster event.
the flip side of that is there was a time where thank you, Vicky. Thank you, by the way. So yeah, that's great.
No, Vicky just said she would do the roller coaster with you. What are you worried about?
No, she says I'm with you, like she doesn't.
No, I'm
do
pretty
roller
sure she
coasters
said she's
either.
going to
No,
do the
go
roller
fuck yourself
coaster with
again.
you.
Okay, no. But I don't do roller
And every time
coasters.
she comments otherwise, I'm going to delete the comment.
See, there we go. Oh, wow, wow, that's way to be mundane. So we figured out who on the show got the first job with the government based on what we did today.
Hey, I said I was going to delete it, not duplicate it.
Woo.
Oh, no, there we go. We got a listener named Larocco. He says he's going to hold my hand. If he'll do that, then I'll do it.
Is that what Larocco said? I gotta check the chat.
Apparently. No, so no, I don't. It's so I've done roller coasters, and actually, so Renegade, when he was on the show, him and Steph, they basically, they literally, you know, Larocco, you know how tall they are. They're giants.
Yes, they're both really tall.
And they
not super tall, but she's exceptionally tall for a female as well.
Yeah, but they're both like easily over 6 feet, I'd say. But they both picked me up and carried me through a line, and I had to do a roller coaster once. But after that, I stopped going to theme parks with them. So, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't play that game. So, anyways, when she wakes up on this ride, she's got personalities. Now she's laughing. She's out again. She wakes up, and I think she's gonna be confused or scared. One of the two. Scared.
I don't know. I just saw where the After Hours show said I will definitely get some videos of me on roller coasters for the After Hours family.
There we go.
Manipulating footage.
We got it.
Manipulating.
You should work for the government.
All right.
Oh shit.
Oh man. And then they
Oh,
go
he
down.
said it to me. I didn't even realize. Chris wrote, "Excuse me, sir, can I hold your bags for you?" And he was replying to me.
So the ride's done in this
and then
video.
he said balls.
Oh man. And then Marie goes, "You ever see the chick on that roller coaster that loses her shirt?" No, I have not.
Hey, you weren't supposed to find that file on Larocco's computer.
I was gonna
thought you had
say.
that hidden, man.
Was
We
it-
didn't think she saw it.
Was it?
I thought you had that
Larocco?
under like 2014 taxes or something.
Jesus. Oh man. Anyways, all right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we've got sex ed videos for you. It's a good one. Also, don't forget.
On phonics. 5 million-second books, cause we got them all hooked.
I really think Mark's getting paid by this guy.
Yes.
Got them hooked on phonics.
Got that new
30
follower
years in the
too.
game,
I don't know if y'all noticed that.
20 minutes every day. Single lessons you can do at any pay.
Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. ABC Mouse is one that Larocco goes with. Apparently that's good. But let's not forget though that other people have this option.
That guy looks like the perfect candidate for the House.
What house?
Or the Senate.
Oh.
Spelling bees got 'em hooked on phonics.
Either that or that could be your next pastor.
20 minutes every day. Single lessons you can do at any pay. They can choose from a game or a book. Make it easy to
I
learn.
think we need to
celebrate.
interview the child that's in this video and make sure everything was legit. Then.
What's a recession? Oh my Lord, my kid just put
Wow. I mean, they are sitting on a black couch in a random room. You never know what could happen there.
That's messed up. I'm not jumping on board that. I'm bailing out. I'm ejecting myself from the plane on this one. I'm not
They've
touching
got
that.
cameras, a black couch. He was
Oh.
like, "Yeah, you're just here for an interview.
Why?
I'll get you some roles in the upcoming movie."
Volume 19.
Jesus.
Hooked
No.
Hooked on Euphoria, Volume 3.
I thought you were just gonna be like hooked on your boy.
Hooked on RD. Nobody laughed at that.
That poor kid. He's like, I just responded on Craigslist and now I'm here.
It honestly physically hurts to laugh, Larocco, so after one, I have to give it a second.
Oh my god.
Oh, Chris put in the comments. I mean, I wouldn't say
yeah,
that
no,
out
we're
loud.
not talking. We're not talking about that.
Yeah, we're
Well,
talking
we know
about
that.
this.
From ABC's competing and spelling bees, got 'em hooked on phonics. 30 years in the game, got 'em learning from the hook.
That's a no-no, Chris.
I like how it's just go. That's a no-no.
Did
All
you
right.
look at it, Mark?
I saw it. I saw it. I'm a huge fan of I'm not even gonna play in that game. I was about to.
Don't comment that there. That is the no-no square.
It's a trap.
All right, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna finally tell you, for everyone who's been waiting this entire show, we've got enough time to do it. We're gonna tell you where the PP goes. This is the After Hours Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the only same one left in this crazy ass world. 603, Mr. AHC, I'm the #1 kid in the industry. Well, I'm not really a kid, cause I'm getting kinda old, but I'm getting really good at getting this shit sold. So anybody who just wants to contest, you wanna get up in the ring and square off with the best, I got no reason to go and hold back. I be teeing off on you like I'm freaking on crack. So it's 1, 2, club to the face. Man, don't cry, you are being such a disgrace. It's like, damn, yo, he made that kid cry. Man, fuck that kid, he deserves to die. And I almost went 1 minute without saying a swear. Well, fuck it, I guess I really don't care. We the best and you can't touch us. Ain't nobody trying to come and take me. We the best and you can't touch us. So let me put 'em up for another crazy ride. We the best and you can't touch us. Ain't nobody trying to come and take me. We the best and you can't touch us. So let me put 'em up for another crazy ride. I go to the club like every night. I wanna make the girls feel oh so right. And it's not my will, cause I'm way over the hill. But every time I talk, man, time stands still. So I go and take a selfie, now I do duck face. And I'm just a motherfucker caught in the rat race. Like, yo, girl, I got a YouTube. I got a fan base and it's like really huge. So have you ever gone and read a YouTube comment where a really hot bitch is just hitting on you on it? Or have you ever gone and read a magazine, seen yourself on the cover, now you know what I mean. It's enticing, hypnotizing as shit, but you better be careful you don't lose all of it. Because once you gone, you ain't ever coming back. You ain't no better than the guy selling me crap. We the best and you can't touch us. Ain't nobody trying to come and take me. We the best and you can't touch us. So let me put 'em up for another crazy ride. We the best and you can't touch us. Ain't nobody trying to come and take me. We the best and you can't touch us. So let me put 'em up for another crazy ride.
Nah, you see me coming through still caking, getting money fast, no breaking, no mistaking. Y'all be faking, you know we be here from the AAC to hold my beer, no fear. We really don't give a motherfuck. If you talking mad crazy, then shut the fuck up. The truth, what we spitting, this beat I be shitting. All over the track, like that. Don't make me laugh. Your lyrics are trash, and your rhymes be gassed the fuck up. Fill up the cup with the drink. I don't really give a fuck what you think. I speak the truth, that's why I let loose in the booth so crazy. Sparking at the Dutch, get hazy. Ready?
Let's go. We the best and you can't touch us. Ain't nobody trying to come and take me. We the best and you can't touch us. So let me put 'em up for another crazy ride. We the best and you can't touch us. Ain't nobody trying to come and take me. We the best and you can't touch us. So let me put 'em up for another crazy ride.
Ho, 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 shut your mouth. Democrat, Republican, ho, 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 shut your mouth. The left, the right, ho, 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 shut your mouth. Listen, that kid don't give a fuck.
What's the average poker player sound like? I fold. What's a poker player sound like wearing a Poker Day fun and stylish t-shirt? All in. Poker Day t-shirts. Fun, comfortable, and stylish. Makes you look like a real boss at the poker table. For men, for women, for the love of it. Get a shirt or two at itspokerday.com. That's itspokerday.com.
For all of our younger listeners, it's still okay to call in past your bedtime at 603-217-5737.
All right, caller on the line. Number ends with 8658. What's going on?
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I really like your guys' show. It's really funny. I just want to let you know that.
I'm waiting for the left hook. But all right, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What's up?
I'm putting it all on the line to listen because my mom finds out I'm on the internet this late. She's going to take away my books.
Okay. Well, what do you think? Do you like the show?
Yes, I like it very much, but it's you guys cost so much.
Okay, yeah. So Goodman, stop saying fucking like that.
Yes.
So, okay, so don't say
pussy.
Okay, we can't say anything like that. We can't say vagina.
My pussy is like a machine.
What happens if we mix them together like this?
Banana boozy.
Don't.
Okay.
What would happen if I shot a titty fuck live on air?
I would maybe have to turn it off so my mom doesn't come in and hear it.
Whoa, you got butt slam! Ho, 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 ho!
Is that acceptable?
I gotta go.
Well, that's what you get. You gain a listener and lose them just as fast as you get them. Welcome back to the After Hours Show. If you want to be the next caller, phone lines are open right now.
A stack of books around me, and it looks like it's the day. Finals are coming, and we all must try our best. But if given up, I'll just swing that test. No fun today, no fun at all, no more talking on the...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the After Hour Show. Mark Hamill here from After Hour Comedy, joined by Mundane from Twitch, YouTube, Hamstercram, ex-Hamstercram, and then the story never told, hamstercram.com. We've also got LaRocco from Camarilla Cafe. Both of them joining us remotely tonight. And also that middle camera, I've had it on the board. I haven't even been paying attention. But you guys will be able to see kind of what's going on a little bit behind the scenes, which some people kind of appreciated. Some kind of liked. Some didn't really care about whatsoever, either way. But it's there. So you guys ready to get into this? So Mundane, LaRocco, you ready to get into old school sex ed videos?
Hell yeah, I want to learn what it does, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, not only are these old school sex videos, but the best ones I found were old school Irish sex videos. So now we're talking, I believe, is it now, correct me, is it Chris Boner? That
Yeah. Boner definitely knows a couple of things about this topic.
He's, well, not only that, but he's got a really good impression. Like, he's got that Lucky Charms kind of sex ed.
Oh, no, he's not at all.
No, I've heard him do his impression, though.
Oh,
he can
yeah, it's pretty good, me laddie.
Yeah, he can do an impression of it, of all this stuff too. So, all right, we're gonna get into it. I guess really this is it. I'm not really even gonna try to build it up anything like that. This is just gonna be a straight up sex ed video, and we're just gonna kind of walk through it as a team. I tried to embed it into the site, but I didn't do it with enough time, so we're just gonna hop over here. But we will put this on our website, so within the next day or so, you'll see it up there. But here it is. Let's see. Okay. We're just going to walk through it as a team. Mundane, you ready?
Yep.
LaRocco, you ready?
We're going to do this shit.
I'm not even sure what's about to happen. Here we go. All right, so we see a clock. For all of our radio listeners, we're watching old school sex ed videos. Looks like someone's getting ready for school. This is real, like, good old 70s style sex video. Okay. Jumping into a pool. Apparently that has to do with sex. Now there's two girls walking. All right, now they're on a bike. All kinds of crazy stuff. Now, this is really crazy. So as we get into old school sex ed videos, I got to ask you, Mundane, how, I guess, open do you think they're actually going to be in a video that you would actually play for kids?
Probably not super open, but who knows?
Okay. Now, LaRocco, what do you think? Now, keep in mind, as we break down the category, this is sex education for girls, specifically.
If this is the 80s, I actually think it'll probably be corny. Because these days, if they did it would literally look like a Chinese porno, where they're just, like, blocking out the face and the peach. But everything else is just like right there.
Whoa, hold on, stop. So you're telling me the Chinese girls don't actually have blurry vaginas?
I mean, I've never gone to China and been with one of the Chinese women, like an authentic Chinese woman, but I don't believe they do.
Well, if they're authentic, then it's blurry, right? That's how you know.
I just know that Chinese porn kind of has that kind of, it's censored in a sense. It looks like it's censored unless it's real. But that would also mean the guy's face is blurry too.
No. It's blurry if they're like real Chinese. That's how you authenticate them.
In real life,
shit.
In real life, it's blurry too. Like when they take it off, it looks like you're playing The Sims.
Wow.
All right. Anyways, here we go. There was so many references that could have pissed off LaRocco in that one right there. I think Sims did it though. All right, here we go. Sex education for girls. Let's go through it.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm Angela.
Hi, Angela.
And over the next few sessions, we're going to be together talking about you growing up.
I don't know about you guys listening remotely, but this is like in my headphones, in my ears. I feel like she's about to give me a massage.
Would it be a bad thing?
Look,
like, are you looking forward to it?
Look, I don't.
Are
even, I don't even.
Are you
know.
building mahogany?
I'm not even sure at this point.
Is it tingling?
No, not yet. But I think I'm going to learn about why.
Right.
And a lot more. And I think you're going to find it fascinating.
Oh, I hope so.
Everything is based on love.
Okay.
And the person who loves us most of all is God.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, fuck.
So let's start by asking him to help us to understand.
We're going to pray before sex ed? Okay.
And about it all.
Okay, we're going to skip past this part. No church and state. We don't do church and
This is the newlywed couple here, and they're showing their love for each other.
Okay, great. Newlywed couple. I'm going to fast forward to where we can get to where she's talking. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Hug. They tell each other that they're beautiful and everything like that. And they also have a bit of a laugh because they are the best of friends.
Okay, so we're talking about what happens when people are in love. I'm on board with this.
In a very short time, because they're so close, the man feels his penis becoming erect. That's straight, hard.
Okay, this is what I was here for. This is why I signed up. All right, tell me, Granny, what happens?
And the sperm coming down into it,
Okay.
like it did when he had a wet dream.
Oh, okay. Assuming I had a wet
Did he have a wet dream?
I was going to say that's assuming I had a wet dream, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, while the sperm is coming into the man's penis, the woman's body is getting ready to receive the sperm.
Oh, God. This description is going to be disgusting.
It's amazing, you know, how God made it. Because while they're making love and being happy together,
Don goes, damn, 0 to 1,000, Grandma. Like, really, it is. It goes from, and Jesus loves you, let's say a prayer, and now there's sperm in your penis.
the woman feels her vagina becoming kind of slippery inside.
Oh, Jesus, that sounds...
So that the penis can easily slip in and out. No
At what point do we get booted here? I'm wondering.
trouble. So he slips his penis into her vagina.
Oh, God, the motion. She did it. She actually did the motion.
I really appreciate that. You're so kind. Jesus loves you.
Oh, my God. I don't know if you saw that. So there's actually the motion going in.
So he slips his penis into her vagina, gives her the sperm, then she has the sperm. Then the penis slips out.
I wonder if
It's a handoff.
It's a lot like when you see those marathon runners hand that torch. Those are the... Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
Oh, Chris said he needs a naked picture of B. Arthur.
Oh, Jesus.
No trouble. So he slips his penis into her vagina.
Steve says he's moist. Steve says he's moist in the chat. Nicole just goes, oh my God. And then
holy shit.
Trinity goes, she's cringing at this. Steve says this should be Betty White instead.
Gives her the sperm, then she has the sperm. Then the penis slips out, and that's all.
I thought the penis stays in forever.
Slips out? No. Wait.
Kind of like when a black widow mates, it chops the male's head off. I thought you just
Is that
once you
true?
put it in, that's it.
Is that true? Is that how Black Widows mate?
Yes. Have you ever watched the horror movie Teeth?
No.
It's about a girl who has her vagina has teeth and it bites the pee-pee off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like a low budget horror movie.
But that's really what happens in real life? They bite the head off too?
You mean like the Black Widows?
Yeah.
Yes, they kill the male. There's actually a lot of different types of spiders that do that, but the Black
there's
Widow's
also
known.
That's nuts.
The praying mantis also afterwards she like kills him.
Yeah, and then like eats him or something.
She saves the body for the children to eat.
So I like how Chris just goes, stop. Like, this is the shit that just keeps me going. So Asking to stop does not make this end quicker, by the way.
And that's called sexual intercourse.
Intercourse. Ladies and gentlemen, that is intercourse when it slips in and it slips out. Remember, the penis has sperm going to it and the vagina gets all moist.
I can't believe I've been doing it wrong all these years.
Moist.
What was that word you said with the M?
Moist.
Moist?
Moist.
Moist.
I'll give you something moist, big
The
boy.
more you make me say it, the worse it sounds. But moist is just moist. Yeah.
I bet you I can get you good and moist.
Oh shit.
Beast.
Some people call it having sex.
Oh, okay. So that's also having sex.
So the man passes the sperm to the
Wait,
woman.
that's not two different things?
Yeah, sex and intercourse are not too different. Well, I think there's very different versions of sex.
Some people call it having sex.
Yeah.
So the man passes the
Oh shit, I thought I just tripped and fell in a vagina. Okay, well, thanks.
By the way, Marie, yes, you should be taking notes just in case. We just found out that we've all been doing it wrong, so you might want to take some
No,
like,
I've been
smart
doing it
notes on
right.
this.
Girls on top can't get pregnant. Science.
sperm to the woman.
We talked about this at the beginning of the show.
And
But
now
you don't.
his
She
sperm
doesn't pass it off.
Yeah.
is in her.
I like, yeah, they're talking about this like it's a marathon where you're passing the torch.
The sperm to the woman. And now his sperm is in her. Maybe you
We're so immature. Like, this should be something we can watch. This should be something we can watch and we're fine with, but we're laughing. Oh, he said penis.
are wondering
Please?
if a mistake could be made and a man could
Big boy.
pass water instead of semen and
Holy shit, I gotta go back.
Wait, did she just say pass water?
Yeah, I gotta hear this. Hold on, I gotta go back.
be made and a man could pass water instead of semen and sperm when having sexual intercourse. But that can't
I thought
happen.
she was the only one that could do that, and I thought that was considered squirting.
Does she not understand what pre is?
Hold on.
It's just water, man. It's all
She
just
said
water.
water.
Hold on.
Of course,
He just drank a lot that day, and that's all that came out.
to happen because there's a valve which closes to stop the urine coming when sexual intercourse is taking place.
Marie said, when does she start talking about nipple clamps and leather?
That's
And Chris said, ass water.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. What is
That's
ass
its own
water?
category on its own.
Yeah, like, do we have a lake somewhere and it just starts, we just
Fucking-
water instead of.
Probably Michigan.
the
Everything like
fuck?
that happens in Michigan. I just throw Michigan out there. If we have any listeners.
Steven says if your grandma had a plastic cover on her couch, she was a squirter.
We don't sit on this furniture. We just squirt on it.
Oh. And then it gets that old smell and you realize it's granny squirt.
Yeah. And it's really not an old smell. It's really just a squirt smell. But you never knew. You just always associated that smell with grandma.
I just think it's funny LaRocco hasn't seen the picture in the group chat because I know he's going to laugh at it.
Oh my god.
Wait, she said, Vicky said they used to call peeing making water and that water is pee. Yes, pee is constituted of water, but it's not water.
I don't go get a cup of piss like when I.
No, but I mean, like.
Apparently,
like-
LaRocco just goes and gets a cup of water.
Well, no, because the difference is like pee always, even if you're drinking tons of water, it's always like has a tint. It has some type of yellow.
Yeah,
But
well-
when you pre, that's not yellow at all because it's not water.
No, and technically girls can get pregnant off that too, right? So-
Yeah.
Now,
She wrote, "No, you
possibly you're saying
muppet."
to yourself, "Oh, I'll never do that. It's awful.
Whoa, hold on. I want to go back. I want to know what's awful. Hold on.
Oh, I'll never do that." Sexual intercourse is taking place. Now, possibly you're saying to yourself, "Oh, I'll never do that. It's awful."
Oh, she's talking about like having to pee and then have sex.
Because, you know, when you hear about it first, it sounds very strange.
Or she's just talking about sex in general.
But God has made it really lovely, an exciting and pleasant feeling.
She telling them to go do it?
I guess that was.
Like, is this an instructional video or explaining what it is?
Confused.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Like, sex ed's not supposed to be like, yo, banging is fucking awesome.
Yo,
like,
but the thanks for watching at the end, where she's just like, "Thanks for watching."
Yeah, Jesus, Granny.
Just right behind the thanks for watching.
Yeah, Granny. Come on.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
So, All right. All of our radio listeners, so Facebook listeners, so stay tuned. We're not done. There's a part 2 to that video. Radio listeners,
Be glad you're leaving.
radio. Oh, come on now. Come on. Radio listeners,
It's just gonna be us arguing about making water for an hour.
radio listeners, head over to afterhourcomedy.com. We made it real easy. Here, I'll even screen share it for you guys right now real quick. Oh, we are on the radio, so it doesn't matter. So, anyways, radio listeners, go over to afterhourcomedy.com. I made it real easy. If you hover over the listen tab, there's a bunch of things. You can go to the After Hour Show, interviews, KBZ, best of segments, or music. If you click the After Hour Show, it will actually take you to all of our live broadcasts. So you can actually watch them all back. Or if you're on the radio, your best bet is just go to the player and you can listen to it on your phone, in the car, anything like that. But we will see all of our radio listeners next week, 9 p.m., next week, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And all of our Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, everyone watching right now, don't go anywhere. We're not done. We're going to go to part 2 of this video, but radio listeners, you're going to have to go to afterhourcomedy.com to kind of check that out. So we'll see you guys all next week on the radio, Facebook, YouTube. Stay there. We're not done. Part 2 gets even worse. Here we go. You guys ready for part 2? Part 2 is part 2's it's a short video. It's not very long. If we watch it at its fullest, it's only 3 minutes. And then here we go. So this is part 2 of that video.
Welcome back. In the last lesson, you'll remember I spoke to you about your heart growing up. Remember? Now I'm going to talk.
Well, Larocco, your heart doesn't grow up.
That means you're having sex.
Like your heart is growing up, Larocco. Your heart is growing up.
Oh my God.
About
That could
your
just be
body.
taken really awfully, considering the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Oh Jesus! And then he also had 12 kids after that.
Growing up. So let's start with the basics. We all know that girls' and boys' bodies are different.
Yeah. Okay. I'm on board. Yeah, girls and boys' bodies are different. I'm on board with this. Mundane, are you aware of that?
No, I wasn't aware. I thought it was all the same. Aren't we all just flat down there like a Barbie doll?
Like
That's
Ken.
fine. Maybe you laugh when I mention
Ken had
that,
no weenie.
What?
Me and Morocco just had our own moment. Mark's just like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh my God.
Ken had no weenus.
Oh my God.
Whoa, you got butt slam!
Like imagine if you were a young girl who collected Barbies, and then when you realize something's supposed to be there, you're like, did I only get half a figure?
Don goes, my grandmother was old Irish, you bastards.
When do I trade in this Barbie for the one with adult parts?
Shit. Well, no, that's an accessory. So now, because everything has additional add-ons, you can buy.
So now Barbie gets a strap-on?
Well, no, you can buy. You can buy Barbie. But,
An add-on.
Yeah, on the back of the box, you can buy I don't identify Barbie, and then like some of the add-ons you can buy is you can buy a penis, you can buy like a tail, you can buy whatever you want to buy for that Barbie. And it's like a sick and twisted Mr. Potato Head, but it's a Barbie, and it's from the waist down.
Is that real?
No, I just made that up.
Rocco's looking it up like, I'm going to get one right now.
No, I really just made that up.
It'd be great for my desk.
Yeah, no, I made that up. That's not a real thing.
I've got a 3D printer. We can make it happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, shit.
Not even. Just get a Barbie and let's drill out some holes.
And that's fine. Maybe you laugh when I mention that because you may feel quite shy about it. Anyway, let's be quite open about it.
And then she spreads eagle on the desk.
Barbie coming of age add-ons.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a whole market that's untapped.
When your heart connects add-ons.
Oh my God. It's the heartfelt collection.
Yeah. Down between her legs, there are 3 openings.
Wait, what? Hold on. I might need to learn something here.
No, there is 3 openings.
Yes,
I can
there
explain if you don't know.
It's true.
Okay, now are we talking just like purely function or are we talking pleasure here?
Like purely function.
Function. Okay, I get that. I thought we were talking sex.
Found between her.
I was like, someone teach me.
I mean,
It's a wee wee.
Okay,
I
right.
mean, realistically, there's 3 holds that you can use for sex because there is a thing called sounding.
No. They're talking about just the female. They're talking about just the female in this one.
Yeah, you can do sounding in a female too.
What the fuck? All right, we're done.
Yeah.
Mark's like, I'm out. Bye.
I didn't. Oh my god, my mind is blown.
Hey, so after this one, can we look up, like Marie just said, the lady who teaches women to masturbate? But on top of that, can we look up the grapefruit technique?
All right.
Yeah, grapefruit. Definitely.
Look up the grapefruit technique.
Start getting some links and I'll play them, but I need the links.
I'll send the grapefruit.
There are 3
Yeah,
openings.
just get them in the chat. If we can collect them in the chat, I would say post them in the chat, but they're gonna get lost in the comments. So like if you see the link go in the chat, someone save it, and then we'll pull it up after.
Openings.
I'm gonna send it.
You use
into
the front
group.
opening when you go to the toilet and pass water.
Oh, okay.
And the
pass water.
Back opening is for when you go to the toilet and do the big job.
Oh shit. That's weird seeing an old lady say that.
It's a big job. That's why it's worth $75. Some companies.
Yeah. Oh, Mundane wasn't here for that. They're paying they're collecting people's shit and they're paying people for it. So you go, you pinch one off, and then they pay you $75.
So Steve mentioned that Kellogg's makes blue waffles.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. And you can go and buy them all day long. No one's getting me on that one.
There's a center opening between those two, which is called the vagina.
Oh yeah, the vagina. That's what I want to learn about. Oh, wait, they went to
Now,
black.
today we're going to look at the boys.
I don't even know if I can show this. I am going to turn the screen share off here for this one because I don't know if I can show this.
Do you like that?
Why? Is there a weenie in it?
There may or may not be. Yeah, there's definitely.
Unlike
They're not going to
girls, boys
show a weenie.
They are showing a weenie.
have their sexual organs on the outside of their bodies. They have the penis, which is like a little tube.
And the worst part is I'm the only one here with a giant ass TV on my wall and it's going on right now. And she's pointing at it.
So I just
And
want to
some people
say
call
real
it-
quick, I went to a Catholic high school, and when we had sex ed, they picked like probably the most unattractive, awkward looking teacher. Like, so it was just really odd, and everyone just kept yelling at her, "You're a virgin," and yelling loads randomly during the class. I had to throw that out there because I just thought about remembering sex ed class, and I was like, wow, that whole class was so awkward.
Wow. So I tried to comment the grapefruit technique video in the actual chat for the stream, and it says, to prevent any misuse, we temporarily restricted your account. You can't comment right now.
Oh my god. So it begins.
I sent it in the group chat though.
And Steven said, come on, Mark, share the cock.
I just did. I've been flashing it real quick. I've been flashing it. So if you guys watch the video, I'm not going to put it up for a long time, but I've been flashing what I'm looking at.
Jesus.
Oh. Now to Chris says not like today, sleep with the children teachers. I've got to say, every news video I see of the teachers that are sleeping with students are hot. Those are not those aren't the teachers that I had in school. And where were they? Why? Come on.
I wish I could be a teacher.
Yeah. And what dumbass student is ratting on those? There are some ugly ones, but there's a lot of hot ones too. What students are going to rat on that? Come on now. I think
It's not the student that did it. It's the students that found out that she did it.
Oh, and then everyone else told on the teacher.
You always get the one. It's like the one in the class that's like 5 minutes before the bell's about to ring. They're just like, "Hey, didn't we have homework last night?"
Oh, that douchebag. Yeah.
Yeah,
those
it's that
people.
douchebag.
Oh, you forgot to collect the homework. Yeah. I didn't do well with those kids.
Penis, funny names like John Willie or something, but we'll call it its real name, penis.
You guys,
Who names your dick John Willie?
Do you guys call
it's a drawing.
Do you guys call your penis a John Willie?
Sometimes when you're married first, you do it a bit awkwardly, and then you have to laugh together because
he stuck it in your ass. Sorry.
You don't know everything yet, but you learn together. It's very automatic and natural and happy. And the couple might try it in a different position, and one might say to the other, "Oh, that's a much better way." That's
Could you imagine she was just like, and the couple might try it in a different position, and if they do, they go straight to hell.
I much prefer
And then
downward
it
doggy.
just starts playing a bunch of metal music and her eyes are on fire. Just
Rain and blood.
It's much better than the arse.
It's much
You
more
can't get pregnant when you take it in the booty.
Yeah, no, that's true. Or when the female's on top.
When you hear about it first, it sounds very strange.
Oh shit, they added music.
But God has made it really lovely.
Oh Jesus.
An exciting and pleasant feeling.
Oh God.
When you're joined together like one person.
Oh God.
And you love each other so much.
What are we just? It's like we're taping umbilical.
Why is it
cords
building
together.
up? It seems like they're building up to something bigger. I'm concerned as where the video's going.
I think she's gonna start taking her clothes off.
And I also I equally like how Nicole's like, my mother is watching tonight, and she's saying this is the worst sex ed video ever. And also, I apologize for anything I might have said too.
I just expect the classical music to slowly fade into like Pony by Genuine.
Imagine if she just starts going, ah.
I just wanted to play
with
at the
string
end.
piece.
At the end, I just wanted to play that song. I'm in love with a stripper, and then it starts remixing this granny just jiggling back and forth and shit.
There's like flashing disco lights.
And
Well,
yeah.
does it have a cover on the seat? She might start squirting.
No, it doesn't. So she doesn't squirt in this room, at least.
He has made it a really lovely feeling. I mean, supposing God made it an awful feeling, then nobody'd do it. And then we wouldn't have any babies.
That is a good point.
Yeah, that is naturally okay the way the world works.
But he's made it this special, exciting feeling. So much so that people are tempted to do it before they're married.
Oh shit!
Well,
here we go.
that-
Here comes the morals. All
Yep.
right, tell me all the reasons I'm going to hell. Please, come on, Granny.
It's just an ordinary human temptation. But God doesn't want
I like how Chris goes building up the climax. Doubt it. I like that.
people to have sexual intercourse before they're married. And you remember he's the inventor and he knows what's best.
Oh shit.
He does. He knows that downward doggy is the best position.
Oh my god. And it just goes, thanks for watching. That's how it's done. That's
Oh,
it.
see, it's not just me. Chris wrote in the comments, been drinking whiskey dick. It happens.
Well, that I think you could categorize that in another way that a girl wouldn't get pregnant, right? So that's a birth control method.
Well, whiskey dick?
Yeah.
It's a no sex method.
Well, I mean, you can. There's things you can do. I mean, it's you're not gonna get a girl pregnant, right? Maybe.
Yo,
Nicole's mother said, Mark, she said, if you haven't figured out sex by now, she will find a Sex for Dummies book and mail it to you.
Mark, I want you to play the loophole video that I just sent to the group chat because it goes perfectly with the way that video just ended.
Oh, that's right. So I should be looking at the Facebook chat now?
Yeah, the loophole one first and then grapefruit technique because the loophole one goes with the sex ed video.
Okay.
Skip like, I don't know, 10 seconds in.
Which one would you say? The loophole first and then the grape?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marie
Is
said
there
she
anything
sent something too?
Is there anything I need to be careful of?
Because
Keep in mind, like I mean, we're off the radio now, so we can be a little bit more vulgar, but also equally we could also be booted just as fast.
So with the loophole one, it is by Garfunkel and Oates. So there's a possibility it'll get taken down.
So why am I playing this then? Set me up for this.
Because it's just an amazing song about the loophole of how you can get away with sex before marriage.
Okay. So let me scroll down. If they're tagged, they're not. So it's not automatically tagged for another link to a video. So we might be able to play it. All right, I'll push our luck. All right, so I'm gonna
12 seconds in is where lyrics start.
All right, so I'm gonna talk over it, very similar as if I'm trying not to get slammed with a copyright. So we're
Pretty
talking
much.
what? Garfunkel?
Do what my mom and
Yep.
dad and God say I should. Go to church and Bible school to live by God's rule.
Okay, I'm on board with this. That all makes sense. So
yeah, it gets better though. It gets better.
go to church, go to school to live by God's rule. good lyrics there too. I like it. Here's the next one.
Whatever people tell me that the Bible tells me,
Hold on, stop. I'm looking at the chat. Can someone read what Trinity wrote?
So it says "fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus," and that is part of the song.
Okay.
Whoa, you got butt slam!
That's the loophole.
Oh, that's so. Spoiler alert. Okay, all right.
walk the halls of high school with my purity ring. I'm
Like, is this a voice changer? I can't quite figure out what's going on here. What? I don't know, Larocco. Can you identify what's going on? Something just sounds off in my ears.
I'm just an observer right now.
Okay.
Those other
Why? Because you do the same thing?
I'm just observing. I'm being the passerby.
What'd you say?
girls, I got my morals in check. It was easy to do till I got a boyfriend. And pardon my French, but he's cute as heck.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard this before in the past, and I really like this. So we're talking about mundane. What is this? This is the loophole. This is the loophole to sex.
Yeah.
We just
loophole for premarital sex.
We just got done watching a really old Irish sex video, and apparently this is the loophole to premarital sex.
But I made a pact to keep my hymen intact, and Jesus and I are tight. Never learned about the birds and bees. I was taught to keep an aspirin in between my knees.
What the fuck is that?
The Bible says premarital sex is wrong, but Jason says that guys can't wait that long. I don't.
That's true. I would agree with that.
This is where it starts to get good.
Guys can't wait that long. I don't know, Larocco. You've seen like most people in high school. That's where they start doing kind of stuff like this.
Well, it depends. You know, if you're looking at the divorce rate of the world at this point, I mean, you got to try the goods before you buy the. You know, you got to test drive the car before you buy it.
Yeah,
You got to milk it before you buy the cow.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, you got to see if it makes good milk. You know.
But there's one way to do it. So the one way to do it is this loophole that we're about to all learn together.
Wanna lose him to someone who'll do him. I need to figure something out. Well, there's a loophole in the scripture that works really well. So
Okay, so a loophole in the scripture that works really well. I'm sorry.
I like how much he's avoiding copyright right now.
Yeah, and I was just about to apologize. I'm sorry for all of our listeners that are thinking this is annoying, but we got to do this or we're going to get booted.
I can get him off without going to hell. It's my Hail Mary full of grace. In Jesus' name we go to fifth base.
What's fifth base? Okay, so
You're about to find out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's establish what's first base. First base is what? Boobs? What's first base?
The way he said that, he was just like, first base is boobs, right, guys?
Or is that stick your finger in her mouth? What's first base?
All right, hold on. I'm actually pulling it up.
What? It's been so long, I don't even think of it like that. I'm like,
All right, so actually, what I'm seeing, what are the 10 bases in a relationship, and I'm seeing what are 4 bases sexually.
We want 4 bases sexually.
Okay, but she said fifth base, so
Well,
I guess
no,
that
no.
just means penetration.
no. So Crisco's first base is kissing.
Okay, so
I thought
Second base is
first
touching.
base. So hold on. Here are
Oh my
generally
God.
agreed upon basics.
Oh my God, Adam goes first base is ass to mouth.
First base, not ATMs. That's later on. First base is kissing or making out. Second base involves copping a feel while you're kissing or making out.
So first base
base.
kissing, second base like boobies.
Kissing and fondling.
Okay.
Third base, generally speaking, is about hands in the pants.
Fingering.
Rickety
Okay.
dicks.
Digits, get them digits.
And then home base is hitting a homer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Vicky is getting so pissed right now. Just play the song.
Sure, fifth case is the ass. Holy shit. Sure, your fifth point of contact is?
Well, we're gonna find out.
It's that third hole down there.
Thank you for making me holy. And thank you for giving me holes to choose from. And since I'm not a godless whore, they'll have to come in the back door. Therefore, fuck me in the ass, because I love Jesus. The good Lord would want it that way. Give me that
Yeah, I mean, this is. Didn't everyone sing this when they were in church as a kid? Holy shit! And I also how like Vicky's like fifth base is the ass. Holy shit! Come on, let's go. Let's pick it up. Let's go. Let's get with the program. It's 2021.
Sensation of a throbbing rationalization. It's just between
What is this? Medieval times? No, fuck him in the ass.
you and
Wow.
me.
That's yeah.
Whoa, you got butt slam!
Cause everyone knows it's the sex that God can't see.
He can't see.
To be as pure as me. To breathe.
Wow. Oh wow.
I guess you could say that's a Moral Brown area, if you would.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Butt slam!
Well, happy 16th birthday, by the way. What are we doing? As you know, like so. Let's not
And
forget.
as a small disclaimer in the background, the After Hours show does not endorse any of the actions from the
This is the
videos
year
we
she'll
play on the
lose my
show.
Oh,
national
speak for
virginity.
yourself, bro.
Until
Oh my god.
I'm taking you to church next week. You know what that leads to.
Oh, and I'm
Good
kind
base.
of scared now because my title belt's on the line too. Holy shit.
God can't see.
Oh
God
man.
can't see, buddy.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Now
be
you can play the
as
Grapefruit
pure as
Technique
me.
video, because it's just hilarious.
Honestly, I feel like this is Larocco's choir right here. Like he's gonna say something and they're all just like repeating the last word of every sentence. But yeah, so
Till you come. Oops, I mean, let's join our souls and
Rewind that a
unite
little
our
bit. There was an
bodies.
interesting second verse right there.
okay.
To give my husband my unsullied maidenhead.
You want me to okay, so this is what we just missed.
So take your cock out, shove it in my ass, fuck me until you come. Oops, I mean, let's join our souls and unite our bodies and fly with the wings of God.
What the fuck is going on right now with this?
It's a good song. I'm surprised it's not more popular than it is.
I'm surprised. What the fuck?
I'm surprised.
Like, I mean, the song sounds innocent enough, but this is very aggressive.
In my ass, fuck me until you come. Oops, I mean, let's join our souls and unite our bodies and fly.
Oops.
All right.
Now, I do have a question, though. If there are only 4 bases, right, and the first one's kissing or making out, the second one's just copping a feel, the third is hands in the pants, where, and the home run is 4th, where does oral come in?
Wait, what?
One could argue that oral is 4th base, and a home run is actually, sex.
Wouldn't you just couple oral in with third?
Can you use it? Can you use it in a sentence? I was responding to Don. He's like, "Where did this song come from?" It came
Third
from
in
this
this
song
thing.
came from the pits of hell, and also probably from New York.
Thank you. So third in this setting does not exactly lead to 4. But if you replace 4 with my theory, that actually pretty much moves into 5.
But Vicky goes oral is third. And then she also goes motherfucker because I said New York. I'm just saying. I mean, does this not sound like, so when you go to New York, what do? You get a pizza or you get a slice, a pizza, a slice, right? And
Get
then
a little anal,
get a
have a bagel.
Get slice, have an anal, get a bagel from the Jewish brothers or whatever.
Get a slice of pizza.
My marriage
You grab a
bed
few
to
dollars out of the ATM, then you go have some ATM.
Yeah,
the solid
You get a
maidenhead.
slice of pizza, then maybe you put some locks on your bagel, you spread it around, and then after that, maybe you stick it in the balloon knot.
There you go, the balloon knot right there. And then while you're doing it, you play this.
So take your cock out, shove it in my ass, fuck me until you come. Oops, I mean, let's.
Okay, so I don't know. I think that's my favorite drop out of the entire thing.
Oops. Yeah, it gets intense really fast.
Yeah, it really does. All right, so okay, what's the next video I need to click? God damn it.
The grapefruit technique, and you're gonna need to visually show everyone this one.
Jesus motherfucking Caribbean
Oh,
baby.
the sound from this one's gonna be great too.
Oh my god. This this looks scary. I'm just gonna share my
This went viral.
Yeah. Okay. Whew. Okay. Here we go.
Make sure you share the video.
Yeah, the video's shared. I don't know what I'm about to watch, but this is the grapefruit technique.
This is my bonus technique, the grapefruit. Normally, you can only get this technique in one of my classes, but I wanted to share
Well, thank you. I'm going to post it on YouTube.
this with you because I believe every man should get grapefruited. When you grapefruit your man, it's going
What?
to feel as if
When you grapefruit your man. So right now, as a man, I'm being grapefruited. I'm the grapefruitee.
Yeah, you're getting grapefruited in this technique.
Jesus.
you are giving him head and fucking him at the same time.
Whoa.
No better feeling will he ever get.
That so I mean, hold on. Wait, how many dicks do I have? Wait, can we just can we replay the scenario?
Oh, this video's fucking great.
She's giving me head.
And fucking you at the same time.
Oh, she's fucking me.
Yeah.
No, not happening. I'm done.
Just keep playing the
And being
video.
grapefruited. So what you need to do is you need to, of course, have a grapefruit. You want to make sure you get the ruby red. It's sweeter and it's easier. If you are allergic
No, I don't give a fuck about the grapefruit. You said you're fucking me at the same time. Let's talk about that.
to grapefruit or can't use a grapefruit for your medication, you can always use a
I don't have medications. There's a lot going on here that's not I'm not entirely feeling confident about.
large navel orange. Now, what you want to do is make sure the grapefruit is room temperature. All you have to do is put it in warm water. Do not microwave it. Do not.
I was just about to say, well, just put it in the microwave. What the fuck is going on here? I'm scared.
Boil
Just
it.
play the video.
Then, once it gets to that temperature, all you need to do is roll it. The reason why you want to roll it is because you want to juice it up a little bit.
I'm scared that there's people watching and listening that are going to try this. And I'm also equally scared. The Rocco freaked me out, even our radio listeners, because we have much more listeners when we're on the radio network. Now I'm scared that not only people are going to get pregnant, but now they're fucking grapefruits. Grapefruits.
Juicier, the better. Then what you're going to do is you're going to find the navel. There's 2 navels to the grapefruit. Once you do that, you're going to place it on the plate, and the navel's on the outside. You want to take a knife, and you actually want to cut one side of that navel off. Now, all this that you're doing, he will not see any of this preparation because I'm going to tell you that a little bit later. It's a trick. Then what you're going to do is you're going to
Fuck you, that's a secret in a secret right there.
take it to the other side and do the same thing. So you should have a grapefruit that has 2 sides missing just like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put a hole in the middle of the grapefruit approximately the size of your man's penis. Do not make it too big. Do not make it too tight.
So all of our male listeners, when your chick comes up to you with a tape measure and she starts measuring it like a fucking tuxedo, you know kind of what's going on.
Just approximate. Then what you want to do is you're going to take the knife midway down and make sure it goes all the way through. All you want to do is make a nice hole in the middle of the grapefruit.
I like how Don goes, I know what this is. I'm waiting for the left hook. We're gonna get fucking sucker punched in the face.
It hurts so much to laugh, but this is so good.
Now, if you take it and make it too big, that's okay because you can always squeeze your hands like the muscles of your vagina. And if you make it too tight, all you have to do is take your finger and push the flesh back.
That's gonna be the mouth? That's what I'm hearing.
No, just keep going.
It's just grapefruit. Now, when you grapefruit your man, he has to be blindfolded. There's no ands, ifs, buts about it. Why? If you came to the bedroom with a grapefruit, what is your man gonna say?
Get the fuck out, bitch.
Oh my god.
That's what your man's gonna say.
Don said it's the very first fleshlight.
Probably.
What are you gonna do with that? Is it gonna burn and all that?
I'm gonna drop kick the slut, is what I'm gonna do. What the fuck you doing with that? No, this ain't no woodshed looking shit. Get out of here with that.
Other things. So you don't want any of that. So this is what you do. Say, baby, you know what? Tonight, I want to do something a little freakier.
Marie knows what it is.
Like your dick blindfolded. Your man will blindfold himself if he knows he's going to get some head. So now, your man is in the bed. You have the grapefruit already prepared under the bed. He smelled the citrus in the air.
I'm not gonna lie, looking at the video, just looking at the video makes me uncomfortable. Just the way that looks. It no longer looks like anything like a grapefruit.
Just wait for the noises.
Oh, fuck me.
He thinks you have on some new Victoria's Secrets or something. He has no idea. And what you're gonna do is
This is that Dollar General ghetto shit I'm talking about, guys. They just said, you don't need Victoria's Secret. All right, that sums it all up right there. You know what? You get the free magazine. All right, you get that magazine. All you need to do is look at the picture, honey, and then we can remake this with some vegetables, some fruits. Go into your fridge. This is the DIY of this is the do-it-yourself channel for fuck your man with a grapefruit.
be a woman of your word. Now you have to get his penis erect. So what you're gonna do is
Which you won't do when you walk in with a grapefruit. So
He's blindfolded. You don't have to worry about that.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
I might drop kick someone before I try it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Who's cleaning this off? Who's cleaning this off? This sounds
Realistically, her during the process.
All right, maybe I just don't know what's gonna happen.
like you said you were gonna do.
Get the fuck out of here with this shit. What the fuck is going on?
That is fucking intense.
What
Holy
the
shit.
fuck did I just watch? Holy
Oh no. You gotta wait for the grapefruit part.
what the fuck was that? That was like a fucking mastodon stepping on a little animal. Holy shit. Get the fuck out of here. She just She's not done, man.
Now you're willing to give it a try?
She's going to goddamn town. Get the fuck. Jesus does not love this. What the fuck is going on?
This is so fucking good.
What the fuck is that? And then she does it so nonchalantly. She's like, yeah, I go to the bank, I get some coffee. I'm trying to get my camera.
Vicky said she was painting and listening, but not watching it. She flicked paint all over.
What the fuck is that?
It sounds like a horror movie.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Play that one more time.
I'm pretty.
Dawn said I can't stop crying. Wait, she uses the grapefruit in a second.
What the fuck, dude?
It gets better when the grapefruit gets used.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we didn't get up to the point of the grapefruit, man.
Holy shit, we just found the
Whole
first
point of the video.
black hole that comes out on the other side of
Look,
the universe.
We just gained viewers from this. We're at 16
It just
on
went up
Facebook
again.
now.
You guys are fucking sick. You guys
Just like you said you were gonna do.
So wait, we have a couple of viewers here that did not see the lead up to this, Mark. So can we play one more time?
go this, yeah. So what we're
Let's
talking
catch everyone up.
Yeah, we're talking about right now. We were doing a segment on customer service, and so when you have an angry customer, we're going over the top 5 tips to make them happy. Here's number 1.
And this is the grapefruit technique.
Yeah. That's fucking. Oh my god! She scraped the shit out of whatever dick she was sucking.
Holy shit!
Just keep playing it.
You might even be able to get a tooth sample out of that shit.
Once he's nice and erect, what you're gonna do is replace the grapefruit from your mouth. You're gonna twist up and down on his shaft and suck the head at the same time.
His face is priceless right now.
What the fuck is going on?
That was
what? Oh my god! Crystal goes.
Crystal said, "I bet she gained some stalkers from this video."
Dawn goes, "I can't stop crying." Oh, what? Oh, there's a side view.
Now, ladies, remember, grapefruit is also a fat burner, so you're actually losing weight while you're sucking his dick.
All right, okay, I could get on board with that advertisement. I could get on that.
So there's
one.
there's actually a next video that shows how when you're doing the grapefruit technique, if you hum at the same time, it makes it all that better.
Bro.
Vicky said she was painting and listening and not watching, and she flicked paint all over the place.
What the fuck? Marie goes, "Oh my god, what the hell?" And
Aren't you glad you had me around to show you this?
oh my god.
Chris said, "Why bother, ladies? Anyone?"
Steve goes, 7-Eleven Slurpee right there. Holy
Now,
shit.
once you're doing this technique, it feels amazing to him, but he still has no idea what you're doing. So
Right. It sounds like you're fucking, Jesus Christ, choking a turtle.
what you want to tell your man to do is this: take the blindfold off. He's going to be looking at you like, what the hell are you doing?
That's what I said at the beginning of this. Dawn goes, I love how she threw that PSA for weight loss in there. Well, that's your biggest selling point, right? So like, depending on where you are, some guys are with people with, you know, females that don't like doing this kind of thing. So weight loss, that's your selling point, right?
But he'll never say stop. All he's going to be thinking is, I could have been fucking a grapefruit all these years.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because kids won't make you think that.
Oh my God. God forbid a kid watch this and then every fruit and vegetable in your kitchen gets fucked.
No, I'm saying like kids won't make you think, why have I not been doing this?
Oh my, no, I'm just saying, but also just, holy shit. Oh my God.
And that's the grapefruit technique.
All right, thank you.
There it is.
Wow. Grapefruit technique. Holy shit. That was well worth it. And I like that our radio listeners didn't get that. I like that just our Facebook listeners got that too.
So I have a Frozen parody song that the intro earlier made me think of it. I'm going to send the link to that too.
We got to be careful with that. Is it the one you showed me a while ago?
Yeah, and it's nothing like the actual song. You should be fine. It's just as off as the one that you use in the intro. It's in the group chat.
Okay.
I think he's scared after you did that to him.
Crystal said, is this why my 14-year-old keeps asking me to buy grapefruit?
Oh, shit. Yes.
Oh, this is a good video, though, the Frozen parody.
I don't know, man. It's got the same lyrics. Hold on.
No, it doesn't.
Keep them together, heaven knows I.
Yeah, we played this on like episode 1. I'm scared because that instrumental, the background instrumental, is exactly the same, though.
It should be fine. The instrumental's the same on the intro.
Yeah, it's fine.
Trust me, the bad singing over it, they won't even know.
All right, I'm not showing a visual, though.
That's fine.
All right, so what do we got here? Build it up. Set us up. What are we looking at?
Okay, so this is a Frozen parody song, and I'm just going to say the name of it, and that's all you need to know. The Frozen parody is called I'm a Hoe.
Okay, parodying Let It Go.
Yes.
Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the virgin you've always had to be. Conceal, don't squeal, don't let them know. Well, now they know. I'm a hoe, I'm a hoe.
This is perfect. It's right in line with everything we've been talking about already.
It gets better, too.
Can't hold it back anymore. I'm a hoe, I'm a hoe, I'm a dirty little.
By the way, LaRocco, this is what it would sound like if I tried to sing.
Let's hear it.
I don't want to play anymore.
Back it up.
I don't care what they're going to say. Take your condom off.
Oh, shit.
Your sperm never bothered me anyway.
And then just a bunch of kids running around everywhere.
That's pretty good. It's not bad.
Oh, the
I
second
like
verse is pretty good, too.
This one? Okay, so. Oh, this is it? Second verse right here?
Yeah.
Funny how the distance makes your dick look so small. And the sperm that once shot through me can't get to me.
In my mind, I really hope her mom was on the other side of the wall listening to her record this.
At all. It's time to see what I can do. I'll suck you, blow you till you spew. No.
Damn, that was pretty graphic right there. For just audio, that was very graphic.
There's just a little info there.
Yeah.
Song, no clothes for me. I'm free.
Hey, you know what? I've said this since day one. Sluts need jobs too.
I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. Can't hold it back anymore. I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. I'm a dirty little whore.
So I think.
Wow.
So I'll find the part in the song that you should play next, just because it's amazing, and then I'll tell you where it's at.
Yeah. I think I found it. I think I found the part in the song that's really amazing. It's right here.
What you're gonna do is just suck his dick, just like you said you were gonna do.
Right here. I can't believe that was the first time I've ever seen that.
Okay, so you're gonna want to go to 2 minutes and
Equally
31 seconds
Of what?
of the "I'm a Hoe" Frozen parody. 2 minutes and 31 seconds, and then just start it. That's the second verse.
Okay, 2 minutes and 31. Okay, right here.
Fuck my pussy on the bed and on the ground.
Okay, damn. Well, we picked up quickly.
Your dick is spiraling in little circles around my mouth.
I really, like I said, I would be showing everyone the videos, but it's literally the Frozen footage, and that could get us booted. But
booted very, very quick.
Yeah.
Some shot hits me like a warm and gooey blast.
A warm and gooey blast.
I'm never going back, so stick it in my ass.
There we go. Apparently she's a hoe, so damn.
Vicky said, "Stop messing up my painting."
Hey, that could be considered art. Some people literally just open paint cans and splash it on the wall. This is it.
Yeah.
Take your condom off.
Oh my god. Slightly tone deaf.
Sperm never bothered me anyway.
But what you're saying is so hot. What?
Creepy. So hot. Chris said it could be Miley before auto-tune.
Oh my god. Holy shit. All right. I think that's it. I think what do you guys think about Mundane? How do you think the show went tonight? Everything that we talked about.
It was a good show.
It was fun. I think radio-wise, radio listeners had a lot of stuff. And then I think once we went off air, it got even better. So that was good. Rocco, what did you think about the show tonight?
I think it was pretty good. I think we're on a roll.
We are, man. I think we're hitting our stride. 2021 could be our year. But equally, I think it's the listeners. So we've had a lot of people stay here. I've seen them in this chat for a couple hours now. Consistently, and it's equally the chat that is also making the show as well too.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone in the chat. So I'm looking at Chris. I see Marie, Vicky. I saw Nicole. I see Adam. I see Steve. I see Dawn. I saw Taryn in there earlier. There's a lot of people that have popped in there. I see Crystal as well. Which Crystal, go back and watch last episode because Mundane debuted his maid dress on this show, and then he wore it on his stream. And then same thing, I saw Jen earlier in the show. And then so now in the next episodes, you're going to notice we're probably all going to be wearing more Hooters gear from the gaggle of Hooters that were sending us stuff.
So yes, I did get the package finally. I am just going to say that I might not be able to wear that in the next show because I'm really sore and it's hard to put on regular clothes. And she sent me clothes that are like 2 sizes too small.
Well, but you had also outside circumstances, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Steve goes, great show. Crystal's going to check out the last one. Nicole says, great
Adam
job
says,
tonight.
now I can't watch Frozen tomorrow with my daughter.
Why? What was it? It was, would you say 2:31? Yeah, okay. So we talk over some music at the end, right? So we can talk over this one.
You fuck my pussy on the bed and on the ground.
Right, so I don't see the problem with Frozen now. What's the deal?
If anything, this just makes it easier to watch.
Yeah.
Don says I'm gonna go grapefruit myself.
Yes. All right. Oh my god, man.
Wait a minute. So Don just said he's gonna grapefruit himself, but half of the grapefruit technique was oral. So he is gonna suck his own dick using a grapefruit.
That's
man.
That's
primal.
impressive.
Hey, that's more impressive than it is anything else.
Whatever gets the job done, right?
Whatever gets the job done. All right, we will see everyone next Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. You can go back, and if you missed any of the show, go to afterhourcomedy.com. Everything we do is free. You can listen back on your phone, in your car, literally anywhere you want. All free, or if you want to watch the video, that's also available on afterhourcomedy.com. I am actually going to be adding the Name That Blank. So if you actually want to play that quiz with people that you know, I'm going to add the Name That Blank from last week or 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to add the Name That Blank from this week, and I'm going to basically do it with audio clips with the question. You read the question, you play the clip, and then I give you the answer, and I also give you the answer clip. So all of that will be available on our site as well, too. So go check it out. What do you got, Mundane?
Also, one last time, just happy 16th birthday.
Oh, yeah, happy 16th birthday.
Glad you could be part of it.
Here we go. Yeah, happy 16th birthday. And we will catch you guys next Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time again. This is Ben, and this will be the After Hours Show. See you guys next week.
Fuck my pussy on the bed and on the ground. Your dick is spiraling in little circles around my mouth. A cum shot hits me like a woman doing loud. I'm never going back, so stick it in my ass. I'm a hoe, can't hold it back anymore. I'm a hoe, I'm a dirty little whore. I don't care what they're trying to say. Take your condom off. Your sperm never bothered me anyway.
The After Hours Show is heard all around the world, whether they like it or not. Now you can be heard too.
This is the story you've heard about.
Advertise with the show for a low cost. Check out our site for more information.